Yino, Yasantuano, what a show. Get your Israel, get my idiot, get your Ethiopia, get Sudan, what a show.
Need FM the best station in the capital. Need FM
We are going to protect every single ballot and make sure that the same way we restored calm here, there will be calm at every police station for the coalition. If they fail to protect us, we will protect ourselves just as we have done here.
And all the 16 police stations, with the exception of Odoko 4 and 5, everywhere is chaotic. The Bia Ubekono, woman, the hoodlums, thugs, macho men, all over, almost about 200, every police station. And now, almost per se, vote a woman be babe to ama me never call from. If it's obedient, him say, Obia obe pie biano, obe to ama me kwe every year. These police stations, Obia obe to be obe to ama me. And Crawford, any abre. And now people are afraid to come out in Crawford. I feel so mobile. Send your mu treat you. Any a second, any a giant, I don't know. Yabe brano. It's your man Crawford, she's a fear. But me person make two. A catcher men Crawford say, Mumpie, Obiambra number 2. Obie anywhere, a bimbo, Abba, a bimbo or police if one of Mesramo, IGP, so one near Koso. Yeah, 3 police stations. What's the one to mean providing security? After 19, they also provide yes. Macho men are here with security. I want to my not. Light of Gospel Miracle Church. Ewa utate. Wama buye agents. Wama buye for Bakuda hospitals is here. Why do you have to do this? Anti-Siciano. Yeah, Bekaya Bano. Wamu Mijra and no be peja ballot box. I catch and so for messy. Why?
In the hospitals. For now, we have remained resolute. We have been able to stand our grounds, and these hoodlums have run away, and everybody should come and vote. We are asking the Inspector General of Police to ensure that he sees what has happened as a precursor and put in place the necessary measures for the coalition. The guys are moving with weapons, and so if they are going to allow their men to be sacrificed, their policemen to be sacrificed like goats and fowls, then we are in trouble. They should beef up and make sure that the coalition becomes peaceful and safe.
Yes, say Yafa. Results are banned. Say Yafa. Say election 5 o'clock it was over. A few minutes later, counting was done. 19 polling stations per. Say hampo na esunchen. Baby, and I know the results. No, the results in the data. Be anya ni na na we wati. Your network ni the ni na ba out. Into Yafa. Na say December 7, 2024. Yafa seats bebre ayanfa. Now this seat was one of them. Inti se mo decide some battery and mo be stress yen and sana mo agia to say afadia no problem. Here the clean and transparent and fair electoral process and we did not have that in this case, but it would not be through our fault, and so we did what we had to do. In the end, they said, yeah, who results? Pre-election, there I was said, that's how you address it. A polling station, polling station back, who say police officer, Ebubo, Nkrofuaso, Uncle Sishi, Yakasai, and Uncle Sishi, and all board journalists, Akoko Safu and Kasa, and all board masu, and Eja. ATC baby, and normal. Whatever needs to come out of that process should come out. Baby, there were any issues, those issues should be addressed. But I don't know to what extent it affects the credibility of the elections. We'll always address the issues, just like Tema Central. There were standing polling stations, there were issue or courts. It doesn't mean that generally the elections were not a reflection of the people. Intermediate, I mean, who problem say I was say obi wo assembly I want merit I was up pursue. Me nim de see ye wa ha. O share me kita for me nyahwe. Afi sesia na me de mabaha. Enti I am not qualified to speak on their aye no anade enye no. But all I have to say is we each have a responsibility for comportment. Sabi basabasa bisi wo me hon police ni ebubo yenkrofo aso no na eye kasa obo journalist asunkra no basabasa bia ensi uhun say na ye mpanyifo ye wo ho na ye calm situation ye the relevant calls to the relevant authorities are to me a disciplining situation. But you see, trouble begets trouble. Into a high time, say you in positions of power, no comportment, no and I bet public know how to behave.
Can see and observe whatever was going on, and I think that was right, and that's what I came to see. According to my delegates, the total polling station is about 117 or 112, and so far they've done a little over 30-40. It's still early day yet. We're still expecting people to come out, to come in. We need this vote. We need this vote, very important, so that QFE can go back and continue her work that she's doing in the chamber. Okay, so I'm coming all the way from Tema. It is the duty of the constituency executives, all polling station executives, all electoral area coordinators in this constituency to ensure that they will go homes and ask the people to come out, particularly our supporters. They need to bring them out to come and cast the ballot. So I'm doing monitoring to see that things are going on. And one of the observations I had, the complaint I had from the agent is that our people are not coming out. And it looks as if the NDC is paying 200, 300. We need additional seats to continue the work that the mighty minority led by Hon. Afonyamakun is doing. We need to put them on their toes. The NDC came to power with deceit, typical hawks. All the things that they said that they want to do is opposite. So we need to put them on their toes and to ensure that we are preparing ourselves to come back to power. So that's exactly what we need. This seat. We need it badly. We can't compromise this seat. So whatever we do to bring the people out, we have to go out and bring them to come and vote. Well, yes and no. Yes and no. But I still pray that the people will come out to come and vote. The question is yes and no. Whatever happens, we'll take it in our strides and work towards. But I'm still hopeful that our people will come out in their numbers to come and vote. But in election, the decision that was said earlier, now we're here. So we want MPP members to come out to come and vote. So I beg you.
The ideal society they belong to are in these terrorist groups and not, for example, the Republic of Ghana. And so they would criticize how our democracy does not work and it does not deliver. They will criticize how they are waiting for jobs, but those jobs will never come because the government will never be able to deliver. They will criticize how they can take certain things happening in society and use them as examples to radicalize. All these become the techniques of radicalization. They become the techniques of, if you call it, undermining what we are, what progress we have made, and what we have achieved. People should not assume that there is no jealousy, that in the Fourth Republic, we have maintained and sustained political stability. We are not like other places where people are arrested and locked up. People don't want to see a country, and when I say people here, I'm referring to these terrorist groups. They are envious that when there is an environment in which every country is suffering under the weight of terrorism, Ghana continues to stand stable. It's not to create the mistake of allowing people to fall into the hands of terrorists, but that every day we work together to overcome those challenges, right from local government level to national level, to prevent that radicalization, which then makes people to fall into the hands of these groups when the possibility of recruitment arises. Let us continue with the effort of delivering good governance. Military or security is one, but it is more about the delivery of good governance. Let in every village and in every community, even when we have challenges, let us continue to engage one another in which people know that there is a collective effort, both formal and informal. Continue to allow you in the media to have the space. Even when you criticize, it should not be interpreted as negative. It should be interpreted as constructive to help the accountability process. Let's continue to deepen democracy.
Mamunyina hamu akwaba sonko edeba me mainti so. Ahaya need 100.9 FM. Ye tragu live ewo Facebook and YouTube. Ebusia mo son for MAAME BIAMAH AKWAFO and amaji ejwe me na midi dwumadi ho kira me free sabre ko se no nan ebebo. Na no nan bo la Michael so age abebji akonwa no agye entatade akofie. Production crew aye krado ebusiafo. Jordan Miaduma Jeros Ajuman. Prema Abankro Abdullah Dasmani. Wanda Romana ewie wo mo bom chidom na midi dwumadi yi abesom. Ye de asede ni kabia this way chocolate drink. Ewie di ohia ensohie. Ghana koko kan ene ye de this way chocolate drink. Unya bi ebubogu ubu atum se aduane papa. Snack papa. Unyampo na wadi. Have a specialized natural mineral water ya bujusi osonko. Enso krojen ya wonnom a wotenka wo minimu say yes. Paiwo. Said ebe ya wonso betimi adiye. Edi se nei obi da ne ka papa bi obi asinifie papa bi. Anas wonya na kwantu papa bi etu a. Odofo mo ani mmiri o, emo ani mmiri da. Na emom no ma na de na wanya no enhye wu nkran. Tebe ya obepem akowanim na wonso so daachi wadiye. Because obi aye atimi anya. Edi enti na wonso ya wontimi nya. So obi atimi adiye a. Obi ho ma ofrihwi mu. Ena nyame apagya no amana kopi mu. Edi obi a ofrihwi mu no atimi akwa konya pia. Edie ne su kwansa wonso betimi akonkoden na wonso anya bie. Yehia ne se sika ba wonsam anu ahwe so yi. Yehia ne se wo ensai wo bre e wo niam agenjai ho. Ode ma kwa omisa hwe wonkase betua bibi onyankopon se wo hia nyansa. James Yakubu. Oko Yakubu, I think it's chapter 5. And that's chapter 1 verse 5 or something. I'm not so sure about it. But go and read the book of James. You make ubehunu. Bible so nyankopon se so bi nyansa ka obi ni nyansa. Omisa safo awrade sa so no na de makwa. Awo how bi ani akire. Nyansa ne fananti asase so. Ena wiye me kanfo amamu akwa abasonko safe na odu afide na to hanu se ya ahaya nita fa me mantie ena otie no. Aseda kase ne nchiawo enkoma me wofafo ni nyina. Se ne enra me munya na ntie no. Me wofa group CEO of Nabus Motors. E ma me da form nya me ya dum on the 13th of August. Ena ye kwa kudi na wotweda no. E wo me amikrom asamai tamfo ye. Wo a me ma me wo ye okokoja me akrom ho aya wo de no menzu kwa besen yenko on the 13th of August 13th August ye kotam for ye na ye nyina yakwa akosu eye nana edubonsu prempe ejikum na se ejikum prempe ena me callers ena me texts nyina so ewie yi me mamu aha gidi so bia ho ye gidi so bia didi gidi se ne me koyie esanse mo hotomo a me nsoso me ho atome ena mo amopesie nani mo aba na mo ntimi nka na mo ahye mo anu POP no eya mo mie mo nsem why e wani ji oba bi ho a ya sase bie wo nsem kakra what you say nsem bie no sometimes a bie doors of opportunities for you people. Enti Mr. Nokrasa ewie baby a wo bia mechia wo ye jeme ya henewa bana ye di bibinam na ni nyina fa galamse ya mampanya san akohwanya mu na em se mampanya na ya ka se galamse no edi enya nam se jama wo hunu ne ya ka no me nwanwa o ase no wo hunu se first galamse no edi enya etete yan braye ne ma passe say da chinchirima a chance. Galamsey no. Me de metu anamon. Na no mo ya na jame ya engrofo degree bi. Me koye research kakra me fa Galamsey environmental degradation, climate change. Me thesis am ye no. Iti me ko Galamsey site. E ka keto bi sanke di Sophie pa ma pampem. Se dem tie you e ka kete na nke di Sophie e pa ma pampem. Because omo chill say we recordings a. Juma wo me di be diu no. You have no idea. Eti ye ka say Galamsey ye di e we say say ye nsuasa. Eti ka mampanyin anko for Western North. Thank you to here. Eti ga no onim say Galamsey na edi ewusa. Well, yemfa no wo hansa. Anyway, me bo mampanyin abaso. Me bo na abaso pa. SSA say or say what state emergency anambwa national emergency. Thank you. What say Galamsey no a national emergency. Enti dia ne ye. E dia ne ye dia tu ase. Na dia ma manage mampanyin ho kura Yamin Joseph Yamin ene ba ko ne design Jerry Abanga Yakubu Amampanye aka kire Attorney General say investigate these people for me as quickly as possible. Investigate these two people for me. Abanga oye what vice chairman. NDC the only need first vice na say for no okay. Ono ye vice chairman no I say vice president. Ye de Galamsey ho so bo afore foro. Yankaso wa mo ye so bo. Iti na mampanyi say let's investigate. Oni Yamin national youth organizer, national organizer of the NDC. Oh, mampanyi be two chairman. Me say me try opusing. Yes. Why are dear pa? Because we know me sure say just investigations keke krano will send a little signal to those others who are in it. Na oma ye steady. Because a woman say na yensa say yensu ya say ni ade but NDC ebe take power no enema san adwerega bio. Eti mampanyi me bo wabaso papa. Say one instruct Attorney General and Yoko to investigate Abanga Yakubu and Joseph Yamina. Omo eyem penyimfo eda NDC ama Yoko ano. Wawama Yoko. It is what me to sa na moyi. Eden se oba tan bi asebe ne ba abokro no ebe gina se monfa koda no nkotu. Eden papa. This oba tan bi din to ma bone yam duku bone yam se mebeye di nyambrasem enti aprosifo mo hwehwe ne mu odifo a mo hwe na so mame a na oyo ba tan papa enti na anuano mo aka no mo so obi an hwe kwan obefa so obebo na bra because mo anya careful na mo so mo so koye bi ne yeso mu di a ene ebe pinso maje akwaba
ya media net say
boko na dia na wi wanya wo mokomukon
dia o de ba na ba ko na kai na ma fa me de yamade
da businafo
dia de ba na ba ko na
me fa Jerry
yeah
mo hu no
say onkrofo nso mo ho ye TikTok no
I know me bisa say mambaye na de ye ka be say Galamsey no science ase say we ni ade no tama no wo opposition ni nyina say no kwa apro ni ade o now ase wo hu ya na because we no ko hu ya na ase amade no
wo hwe oman nka se ni mo Western North oman nka se ni mo ase dia afi na agbo ni hu bisa
ase afi no wo hu bisa ya se
but ade mo kra mo kan ya ma wo currently wo lands and natural resources minister kra to the extent say you declare state of emergency
na on natural lands and natural resources and the koi
yes like
and ko besan so
enti ono so na ono kra so ba ya ono so ba bi su kire yen ena ne yakra ne yedisa ne say na wa usu ye wa na wo kan say you declare state of
no kra no
emergency
ba bia wo free ne constituency ho no the constituency wo correct
eti galane de mo obi am pretend say ye nim ye nyina ye nim obi anim mekura na meka sɛ ɔmanpanyin kura nhia so ɔbɛkɔ Western North na wakɔ express sɛ sɛ na adeɛ na ɛyɛ national emergency
MSFS no so wokɔ Western region Western North no wonam kwan so a afa ne afa nyinaa no ayɛ bretuo
ba sɛ sɛ ndeɛ
ayɛ ni bomu juu ejem sɛ mampanyin ɔyɛ campaign nyinaa sɛ na still akwaye no wɔ hɔ but ase wo yɛ wɔ kɔ na sɛ ya dɔ hɔ ya sɛ
biama na wɔ dada o na wɔ dada na adeɛ ne sɛ woba akonwa no so a sɛ ma o different picture ɛna na mekra meka sɛ ɔmanpanyin hia mpo sɛ ɔbɛkɔ Western North osi no wachimo ya atamfo ani osi no ne ade osi no tamfo ye osi no kra de kromo na wo benkum so kwa we your friend is saying MP in the hotel no baby wona wo here no so Arafat ho no wo benkum so say amanfo adwuma wo media no
o ni di ankwa dana si
amanfo ne didi wo ho yi eno no wonam kwan ni mu a main road na it's national emergency ndi ye na ye ne yes o mapanyin beko Western North ansa ye hu say ade no ahete national emergency won say wanchi
wanchi die isi
ye no won say galamsey Peter bu akunipa ye ka se ni person kra pe 30 asasan hwede o maye no wo de baby a se obi ahunfoni ni bia videos ni bia galamsey ne yesi ye ku no won say nipa be 30 akoka asasan ase na biaya na ade ne si ye no tum say yes wo ma di asasan na kasa wo ma say ne say troka poto so ye to yes ye ko galamsey so willingness no enda form on say na wo kan say honorable Joseph Yamen ene Abanga Yakubu attorney general instructed Yoko so wo mo nye hwehwe mo fanfo yen ka so bi akwa kutu but a send a signal be because wo mo nye ni paketo a national organizer and a vice chairman and ya de that form so it tells you say sad decision no answer bekom no na yentimi nso nka se omampanyin nim ho hwe onimu bi and as our directives we na etimi akọ now so omampanyin no bi a the other time I make say or set track record no say woche jida asibit ne abuga pele no ne ade so no anapen so no na pen so yeah straightforward into dia wo kan no it's in the right direction say omampanyin ono na wa amemum na ne nkrofo allegations yesusu say so ho womo ye gala na wa bomode instruct Yoko say womo ye hwehwe mo fanfan that is fair enough say one can say yen evidence emra but on do say can we so say me my point be or we are bring the evidence do evidence confirm free allegation you have to yes instruct
find out
evidence into when they say Yoko for enye san hwehwe mo no into a very good step in the right direction. It shows a chair on my opinion willingness. No mum in see her in Rube be Accra. They say, until you say Yoko no so you're sure anymore. Every band on me invite you almost as I say Yoko for that. I think
it's right away. They would measure by now. If you are not invite or you're crying name.
And now one more year you must my boy money.
Oh yes.
Until I agree with you. Until Yoko for some fast track investigations. Because Galamsey Okone the heading. Why should your president be able to feel?
Because I know pay no be quick I say. Livelihood empowerment
against poverty league.
And yes,
alternative livelihood.
Yeah. You know. They are not because they've been exposed to quick money.
So alternative livelihood.
It will on me yet. On ye or behwe mo hena sika fi mo ba no nko ya. Enti no. Dey anamoni the fight is Galamsey.
Say Osha.
The way kono chale.
It's difficult. The okone there so be catch so easy ye kon oboa. Wadada, we are president na say Jubilee House. Now man for be catch so Mampanyin Galamsey okone bibi ekoye oboa odada.
Be kai sometime ago ache bi. Parliament me ko parliament ko ya dia member nti na me ne one member of parliament bi na the area home mining na koso pa ene Galamsey activity e sha se eba foforo no good and you see your friend say anwea ne bi said dey esi wo nji anwea ne bi ebugu yeah was ho mama you any I said there be anwea bugu ebugu nipa there be anwea bugu nipa there be agrofo wu asase nti we dey enya asem fofo asem dada
wo nim so omo ye dada
and I'm say wow
yes wo nim so omo ye dada now so otumfo kan say ye twa ahia he ye nyina ye nim o me itu na o no odi agro na wanka na sa keke otumfo wanka na sa keke onim so nti ye nyina ye nim de ekọ enti de ahwetwa say yoko fo so be fast track
okay
inhwehwemu no na find this be obi on fam beto abonten say eye entro ana say ebi enye nokre ene ye twa to omo so ane ye hu no omo ho ntimi nsan
okay
say eye nokre nso ana anho ana monto bi say YouTube ya no na ye timi so because biama fight no enda form
say amana jinsem
yeah fight no enda form and I said yet no unse amanyo sem ewom ye yifiri mu anye yie amanyo sem wom pa say ewom enti say ye pekwan ye befa so ayi afiri
it was amanyo for na emunya jesa
no we shouldn't pretend
so that government betimi a fight ya de no
na ye de obi a pretend we ye beka na say ye de kokwasa ase ye pretend say ade no eni ho ase nyaatwum suban bi si ye de nyaatwum suban bi no ne say no ma na ye de beko atia the fight against illegal mining na emfa enye ye say ye the realities on the ground ye say na etio nkofo bi wom say so there say ahemfo wom yefo mu nyina mra on board so ho enti ayade ye say ye nyina ye de ye ne di akire say de okono ebetimi aye okopapa de amaye but move we yakoso ne de ye nim say a step in the right direction ubisami I said America the willingness of the government say we're ready so or fight against illegal mining. Inti we applaud the government and the president say one more top official to say a whole national organizer of a ruling party, a whole vice chairman of a ruling party. Na woman ye katasumu mwaso. Even though Mustafa Gbande can say be fa ho say woman party for na woman shada and omo yesa. Woman party for now, also we the on Franco MPP, NDC for na woman shada. Say NDC for no mashada yes how. Say NDC for na shada yes how and yet justifiable. They are share no say bibi saba investigations in Enkoso. Investigations land the better say no cry na say no cry. And you step in the right direction.
Thank you so much, Mark Jerry. That's a I was funny and that one no. It's way no. Willingness to fight galamsey menace no. Say na ebe kono ebe boa yen. Say the mampanyi ahya asie yi. Enkoso saa. Anase we no ebe ye no idada akra. Vete sam. Abigail and Kansa no say the only way we can fight galamsey is to take politics out of it and deal with it. Our woman got that speech on TikTok. Wanna go follow ne like and share. If I am I may bamo so 0302243540. Mahaim.
Krobia Santi Kotoko.
Nebosu.
Tete Asante no.
Nebosu.
Kuma pimwa.
Ah, pembe banem pimpim su di achire. Za pia.
Tantuma
yenim dwane.
Fadufo eti yenuanum. Bibi.
Dabi.
Ayi no be bia me de mpa kwa unima yi agban no.
Ene ye di ayi.
So ni unima agban.
Minimo.
Abotasi. Kan
okay, mate me ko dabi. Me ko dabi.
Ai. Ne test from.
Eno ano no. Na wuro.
Obi ye se obi ye ho yie. Obi ye le hira yie. Anyway, I mean, my all the anyway. I can't make an say. I want to my bona basso, papa. The one general, I come in for some man. I came for 7 years as a man for him. Nana Bugase Mislamu, a sure, insurance the honor of say, no, Bian call. Constitution or any somewhere near. I can show you, sir, because I have president a cuckoo, instead of a cuckoo, say, Nanem Pampa, by so two, it will no one Cassan Pajat in 24 Mesa, actually, my river could be one who switch a jaguar, say on aba na aba power everything constituency woman organizer say na aba power ntino ono so mo wi akwa be fa so a nyama beti ayayi Dr. Mudbomi, I mean, la Samia Oku, John Boadu, how could see? He said, "I'm for Bibia."
Medasi. Mahaim.
MAAME BIAMAH AKWAFO.
Orobo yanko.
Mas from live from Cantonment Market, Accra, Ghana. Neighbors, one who sham na habitation na work no radio so. Oh, yo, mpacho. You know say, I'm pania so beka ya crocro de John. MAAME BIAMAH say, mark my word. Oh dear, first pen beer, patrol baby say, because aga. And panifoni nim. Enim say NDC phone is say don't magic galamsin etu. Ento mampani ne beka say, ye hwehwemwa, me say, me mako wiade. Na de mama mempra. Eso onye ageme. O because sen. Enkosi aga. Me say, enkosi aga o krokro do John o da keke. Enkosi fi. Mecha obatampa.
Medasi pe. Mahaim.
MAAME Soja.
Yeah.
MAAME Commander.
Yeah, one you.
Yeah, we only have a
Hey, Francis Sata, ampa. Yeah, nene dadame. Nene dadame.
You see, I'm if you have it, but
oh, good.
Good. If you see, but say I'll be now so.
You go.
Na my guess why MAAME we can the man my me for the minute. Many aje, mentina me to abama jodo John Mahama. Na mabemu muda. Ba de waka no na nye te se na no de aka obiala obebum lanso no yenche no ana obiala ni kwan so ko nsu no ya o te temi se ya nchi obi ne na nye afutu amfa makodwa ya oso be intermediate de waka no me bom de se man me selam kwa tenten na hoden ni nyansa anya me de ma no mo o ma ne bi na obiala obedi bone a obese yen start no me yenchi ntum MAAME from 8 years ago, nyama na ekoso na nyu. Me MAAME mo tra bia me na ya na ye tna. Ye kwafo me sentu mi. MAAME ye top water. Ye dia kwafo. How come? Pure water no so kra ya chemicals wo ma ekunyen. I almost tell that thing na me siti anokram. Okro ekra na so wa MAAME I te say I am manfo bi pani bi ani bo. Intermediate mani aso because yen drama yin so say. O ma Ghana de we ni galam se nko a na you to the bob ye ne mo aba no so no o yi galamse fo na fi won o ma adwuma mla na meburu nye binye enti se mimi ye galamse ni betena fi a me nya de medie en yo ye me de won to be tin kwan ne mo o ye me sa no na wo tweme di ma bata adwuma bi hu na mo bi adwuma bi na me suma nya bi ai na me suma nya bi na sente stadia en ye na da wa ko
that's it Mahaim
ye ni o me nya ba
oni apanye na ho te sai
nyame ada roma na wo so
Yesu adomo gusu hwe
bia me se onyame nshira o ne afutu a o de man
amen
MAAME BIAMAH me MAAME ti ase afutu a de tu me hofo o se abrabo onye challenge se obi ni obi ene si so o se we na me ni si so wa ye na wo mo a oni won si so a wo mo awu ni de o nka se wo
that's right
Binia otibia da unyame ase na streaming anumu a ya kasa radio so asem no ba momeyenka ubegina on 80 years ago na 16 years ago se omo fe diaye ya kasa nzem nyina beba asem no ba momeyenka ne aba yeti omayim ne president America ya mi abanya betwa mu 16 years ago ya ntise na oye bi oni yewura ya sapon bia na yi owo kumase ede na ma wo muntembe ye basa president mama pamu wo mumienu nya ni okay bekwa kotise na yempanifo e wo manyife atemwo wo ho ni omu kikan ni ni aba BIAMAH me nu ye benye sika koto excavator yempanifo na na ye NDC bai wo mu chairman fo ne ade ye wan no nim wo Ghana ha se yoko hwehwem ebekwa kotihe ni ni aba oni ya menya adwuma
that's sipi oni apanye that's hello.
Good afternoon, MAAME Soja.
Yeah, me there na udin ni baby afrefi.
Me pacho Frank na roni o do me nyina meyo.
Yo, Frankie, yanko.
Yo, awie die. Manya wa fini kesi so MAAME ntia Chairman Joe, my communication officer. Was a greater class communication member. And oye certain callers NDC Jetaman, yes, Rempany4, send you a video, and Pony, do we had the Udamufano, almost the almost 50 Samajo Mine, no Abrea home in film.
Medasipi, Yamishrao. Mahaim.
Now, soldier.
Hey, rush hour. Yanko.
Yeah. Soldier, Tissa.
Yamiadumo rush now, swear.
The Kupagum, Udia advice, dear me, Papa, Uni Margary.
Medase.
Margary.
Otiopa, Yanko.
Uni baby.
Ebio.
Uka say, your president say, or investigate Onipa, I see, Omuya Galanse. Now, that could be a tomu. Yes, you are no investigation be one of them, and it has someone who you could see if
Asha Ampachonya honey, I can was some galamse, no, na ye be some wasem. Aye. To concentrate, be focused.
You Nagalanse, no. Sir, a bimusu called Jan, sir, Omuba Power, Mama be Oko to Galanse, Omunusu, Omuwaifa. I'll see a teacher Munina. What I say? Now, so Jembra, because Galanse, and you probably the Alberti campaign. Now, I said, by this time, for young team, a Muslim crab you. But still, a coso, and Tarukamu. Mammy, the best of this Sumbra.
That's Sippy. Hello. Mahai.
Yana.
Me pacho dini baby Afrifi.
Say the name of United States of Ashama Middle East Party A, Party C, Party D, and your enemy.
Okay, say do Yanko.
Yes, Alhaji Mahmoud Adakabre. Maybe I will be a Michal listeners Nina. Obahima Galamse. Andra say yet to say, baby, I could walk Ubin Musu. A year there now. And to me, say you on more, and I say you on more. Beshe Galamse wenti che village bi no on mo nyansuo nti be stress party for the nampenyu for party A party bi ni na yen sorry ntia sade we amanfo bi a on mo nyansuo no on ma block nsuo no on mo nyaska na on mo di call on mo krom ni akoye ade on mo pewo on mo amai no ni yen bre wa ase no de ese na ya story na ya no yen baako party A party C party D yen enemy o omani ye na epe John Drahman mama say obesisi omana yen bompa ni fanta ne chini bibia nkoso pepepe. Salaam alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. Good afternoon. Yes, Boros.
Allah, how Bobemadi.
Demyopo Yanko.
Good afternoon.
Afternoon. Nyamia Drumboko, now swear. Yo, it's you.
Jerry.
What's the crowd about?
Mama, yeah, dana si papa. Why, yeah, Diankasa. Yeah, Bonabasupa, Mama, dear. Said me, I never call I am any Jim say, oh, no, now by Moon Pan, we are over how. We are watching over how on over how. Because me, I maybe what so be Mugumusa, Brano, no, Buna, Obu, Mino. And you know, the over the Oana by Muna Baba, as I say, who be dear first Galamse for Chibia Massa, Kahu sell, Ginaye, because he were my woman, I'm saying, my company, you know, Yakuma, what you mean, Professor.
Professor from Pong.
Yeah. Oh, so what the people or the very player. Oh, what name? Did you remember, boy? Oh, don't stop, no. Dear Papa, boy, why, dear, found. Yes, you are found. I'm a still like I'm saying, cost one, a cost. To Mamma, yes, Renwa, I never call us like Yamma, didn't say. Sir, as I say, Unko Bupatru, I appointees, you know. What to me for Uncle Butapatru, Lubima, no more to come, girlfriend, only a year, no more than an amount. Mama, stop with any money now, even cry, maybe a money. Mr. Sanka cast now, Mutimuna Crano. Kana, Uncle Bupatru, Gumuno, Kana Catacrano, come on, Fanco. Tanya Banjuma, and a Ukaya, Kano, Pakisio, Pawaka Sauka, Nafako, Manko, Manfa, American, now the cop, Nakana, that's where I want. aba mmie na nipa mama mmie na ne na politics no omo akata yi so omo sika emfa nye na emfa nyo emfa nto ade na ko hono mo abehu so oman no say nya ho behu bi because ye wo ma we mu ma ai friends MPP aba be bu o ma we ekọ I say oman no bata say oman no bata na moko say me say nipa nyina yie because Jesus Christ o say so baby o man ma ye no be start fi asori dem so I say mama was starting fi asori dem junior Jesus aha
me da se pe Mahaim
me pacho me joso
dini baby afrefe
MAAME BIAMAH AKWAFO
Dr. Newman
Tekeneka to be pa be shop pa from those what is it right
oh
Jamana police no punch no maso so how is ya
bajo eu comprei me encontrou assim mo me dream o anga
you mami da se ni ko nya da mami mami president mo se ni preso ma wo ma ye deli bi no it is like of no ye deli no mo nko na ni preso mo committee offense o nko na di bone masrock mami no ni preso dey see double salary na parliamentarian say na ni o mo preso dey see ni preso investigation kwa so be na nya o ni preso na see ya na when you be deli no apart from say o mo say dey o mo yes the put no na ko ti he mami that track ke o ba baby bi say Ghana for mo we say me ti and am you turn mo say what say reko baba be try mo say bi an sa ko so we dey be ha ni na wa bo say dan this year o mo yes ke no dada ye ni mo fra wo Ghana ha sa o it is what the Indian ba ku ni mi nsa and na dana na mo dada Ghana sa then petrol o so be ti e tax for no dey ko so e o mai mu with the 4 to the 50% abeto petrol so 1 gallon na o to 3 gallons so it to 1 gallon you know yakoya na ba ya eti mama no e this is there omuni pa fefe o ye di no makata e wo bu na o ye finance ma NDC party no because ka omunya no mu ma party no eti ya de so betu ase party ase ya de so betu ase eti eni ye ba ma mo don't forget why na ye ka Ghana for nga be no ye ho na e go si ada e da asina mi sha o
me da sipi Mahaim
yo binati
hey bajo when you dini baby afrefi
Maybe Eddie Rose, Queen of the Airways.
Hey, Obapa Rose. And that's our voice na asa me.
I mean, voice dey say mo ye depa.
Ah, mo de. Asa de aye. Se bibia boko.
Adomo, my Jerry o.
Yo bohapa o te won kampa live. Obapa Rose yeti o.
Galamse kupa die. Menia, eyade a eyede. Se me kase, penyi bi organa ha betumi akase, obetumi akwastia galamse. Ye hu bioma enye nokre anu be ba fom but obi say ye betumi akwate galanse de mini aba enye ade abetumi agina enti politicians na de omu ye de eka galanse asem no mini a omo na omo ye galanse no mimi ni wa ha metu galanse wo ho ye utu galanse na geri wo tu galanse politicians na omo de omo hunji mo omo tu galanse no enti say Excellency John Dramani Mahama pese galanse no emba fom dia ahimfo no oni omu ye baako because mimi ntumi mfi ha enko asase memu ana atim memu enko ra forest enko tu galamse abeku a me nko ohinini nanso enko bisa asase ahimfo no na yese omu story ginemu because ahimfo no asase no ye omu mu de omu be ya mimi nimiti se dan so yese egun sakra mpo se ukọ asase no so tu galamse ama galamse no ba yese ahimfo wo ya saa no ma etumi ye djuma dent na ahimfo no ntumi ngina me nuaba eti mesa ahimfo no omu ye o man
say Obapa ahimfo no ya obi ka se achechire wo mo se gu o machi o wo ho no mo ana obi e de krata afria ban mu aba metro men da bi nyom nyina na ye omu yafunu metro men san di wo mo achi ene ho nko ne ba
ebinumu enti se wo ya ahimfo no echichire wo nsade to echi na wo gya wasase na ese unso sa ene se wo udati ma na wo so mo life no no sisa enti na so sa ahimfo no omu kasa ebinumu omu kasa politicians na edi abro no Ghana ha nyame tro
me da se pe good afternoon
me yiri dada
oh Alhaji my ex Alhaji now what to say
wa jami me hoya na oja me no me koton so me nyame ne binim na mo yi ne de be
ukwoku alaji ye twam wo Yesu dim ye twam wo Allah dim mu
me kura no ti wonu mo o se o sire me wa o
alaji mengu ho na unim ne ebesi kina why
ana ti sia wa le no
eh dey bad things they say they we can say me come anim me come anim alaji yanko
yo ya bo mo abaso awuye me say NDC for than support for am preach about guarantee mingi ni se na omunim kasa yie pa kwan ya be fa so ama adia ya tuka gise nana do oti forma sana NDC for than support for after am preach kwan ya be fa so ama babia ya be fa so ama ya stop guarantee na dia ya bubo se NDC for kukudam no nti omo antiana se na nana do wo so no se na nka omo si nana do MPP for nko omo si omo bok ya Ashanti Regional Chairman timi na omo bok ejamfo adi omo bubo mpanimfo adi na dia ba ne sen miti biama se ya nyina sore nyina ye na so na ye di politics na be ya dia ye be ka kire o Sesi do sikase obi declare tabe fra bamu na macho men o hini hu macho na basa na ne hu junu onti me si kwan na ye be sei onu a ne honu mu akọ na oni ne butia fo hu na mane ne kuromba hu na mane na wudie ni pa ba ku mienu na mu de mu akonya mo sika agimoni enti ni pa no mu sesi ade amu ye no nyamesuro bia ne biom enti onu na o tie o ya agimai wasi aginkwa ye di amano nti kwa be faso be stop guarantee Ghana forces ye nyina na ye nida o mampanyin his excellency Gonda man Mahamasu
that's say alaji that's say Mahai hello good afternoon
Mami Soja
me pa cho di ni be afrefi
me pa cho uni a friend me bright na ya me kasa free abuso kan
yo bright yanko eh na the bright as our voice na ya macho
could be
eh but our voice na ye de bacho yanko
nyame nkoso ay nshira
amen
honorable man Jerry
amen
na ombo mo ba ni ejuma mu ye de bo my Ghana ole galanse esubetwa o my Ghana mo a ebe free ye mpenifo no because Umami Soja unkoto excavator so di ko 2 galamsey. Hello?
Metiawo right.
Umami Soja unkoto excavator so di ko 2 galamsey. Eye politicians ya na ompenifo omu woska wo mewe mu. Omwa na omu 2 galamsey ya omu se Yesu ese ya sas. Enti ayemfo na asasini ya omudia no excavator na ya omudi ko se owura no ayemfo yi ebeka so omu ho ana enti se ebia obi ko 2 galamsey na wo ene wa soretia na wa fresh central for katro mu so omu je galamsey na me ye sure say galamsey no ebeka because adie we eya ye we the way omu say Yesu omu say asasi aye titi say over penifone bebre na eka ho a omu yes ade no ye betro omu eserese John Dramani Mahama ensu so omu a omu 2 galamsey no so nti obi biara no ho bo ewo galamsey no mu no omu hwe so omu bekai that's it
menso me da sepi good afternoon
Mami Biamah
me ba jodi ni be afrefi
Pacho ya Leticia ne kese fedoko
ya Pacho yetio
sister da wasi amenche watifu yin na nen kanse be mi mi sabi mum dedi kan na no de efi ebrukuma no ayawa ho na minu aba wa kumsi o se men kanche na na fo yin se bibi wo ntimi mane stop politics obeye nti yen shere nkan kana fo na manyi na muntana ki se di o se obeye no obeye leto su minu ade ba ko ha paaye o hwe asondan a na do na MPP ban mo si omuisi ama akristofo
gidi say na ya dia o hwenkyerɛkyerɛ na nka bɛboa but me nua ba o hwɛ the way ya amanfo tumi tuni asɛm no paa ma the whole Ghana media station ti say 111 na omo defendi kakra say mo hwe ntwe mo me hwe mu enne o hwɛ so foot sependi go for panyini yi hu papa huru
eh na ya hefa no wate asi ya ka galamse asɛm o wadaroma me da se pe. Good afternoon. Bacho di ni baby afrefi. Hey, wa homa no munye o, hwan ye ni e o. Efo. Ah, kwena ma.
Yo, before.
Ya kwai.
So nana bo say you know. Yo penu nari agbanu no kacho.
Hello, Efo. Hello.
What did he say? What did he say? Sir, I investigation where Papa we are assessing, President assessing. They gonna come on here be ma be that am. When omuba, oh, yeah, see omuba and mama do any papa and was say that crap. Galamse organizer, national organizer, opu anyana no starting to Galamse. Opu bi that omo opposition na be more. And no one said this policy bad. Omunia fia to be ashamed of yourself. Musi, Muba, what you are arrested. The forest in our still I can't afford to be any forest. And then the Banison, the Quagana, Dania, the Panichon, or Sierra Guarantee. You see, the movie now, and what moves that? I mean, you got to be a years or more. Then I put so what? It's a way, and Attorney General no work to investigate. And no one of the guys are at 12:40. Kind of what you see when Camilo Marco Conte, so you can man. Tell Uni and Madina and Franco Conte.
Aha, efo ya na fo anu si na mebeka to.
Okodo so was sura, no Sabata.
Okay. Yada sipi efo kojo. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Aha, bacho to kwachi yenko.
Tosi breki tosi batma ku tianwo fahima. Osono. Bema kwabrani bi adie papa bi. Oba soja, MAAME BIAMAH AKWAFO de. Mami na mpum ti se na no awie.
Ami adome ho yo toto kwachi. Na wonso
Chida mpunya kupo de na acheme.
Yesu ase.
Mi butu do we kwa benya 5 ampeso aso ho baby. Ana me hwede nyame beye yi nyina. Mami adwene ni nyansa ho. Odasani bia obi. Na mum de ni de nya adwuma no. Ena ahuna mane. Oni bibi. Ayampa mahama ye dada kra odi atro. Oye danko dada dre. Oye anoma abetie ana anoma tuzafi. Na wonim. Yesi asema ye dia danse no. Itwasem na hu bi dia danse. Abuga pele. Na mahama nsaso. Ena oda afiase. Ades ne kwa mi refi omudin. Wonim. Yenya president bi a me friend Akufo-Addo. No a clearing agent. Me patcho video by is it Joy News or Joy BBB? I am poor journalist. Our Galamsey site, invisible force for Mushisha Soja and Padia. Akufo-Addo and Timian Cafe, or then Attorney General, Ana Iyoko, and two some threats are followed and investigate you. Yeah, will be.
May that say,
oh, Mommy, are they?
I'm not sure. Time na so memobia 1 minute 30 seconds. Na omo ya no mo de ne bro no ya na me di nkomo me ka asem mo kire ha nti na abu so omo de na abros. But 1 minute 30 seconds. Hello.
Hello. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Bacho de ni baby afrefi.
Bacho, prefer 1911. You fluffy amomole.
Ah, o ya ha so folk ni ana.
Hey, committee bibi. Prefer 1911.
Wo voice ni efo de ni sepa.
Obi nya efu.
Okay.
Ni NBC news.
Oh, okay, good.
Mami Biamah Akwafo. Step na John wa matiki. Say one abem kra na tugala say you. But Nidia me amafo nya gani say. Amafo awrasi. Abu de be you. Ya nu omo be yo wan say enya nkre. Monka di na yoko en kwasam. Ya kom na say en nkra. Why you you want to be fun? I just you and I no tattoo and I say Mom bless you, me could you come on and gaggy. So football watching, step for play, live on your feet. Whoa, it's me, Minkasa Yamu, yea. But you know, Mutu was in you move to come go. You know, my idea, you bet you have to catch it. By any Sumuye, Mumu, catch it. Matamanu.
Me that's say.
You, okay.
Mahai.
MAAME BIAMAH.
Yes, we didn't be afraid.
Monkaila Jonas.
Hey, now what say?
Say Queen si o mi kuru mu a ma jeri di ekire bi se ko be say who host show na o bi say ase ye wo
E kun ben
Nkwanta South conflict no.
No me dem ye den o.
Na say eja o be
Enye mo na mo se mo bekun. Wan wo bi asabi wawu a ye twa asase abobashe na da kam so on fa nkoda. Mo na mo se mo bekun. Yes, munya ntokwa no na asomdwe mara simple.
Ye nyina pasumdwe no mu ye pasumdwe no pa obi ni wo beka so pasumdwe nti mumu aye na ye preach asumdwe no why etra
yo yanko
yo mini aba ma memo aba so na senia mini efo we kan ye no wunim NDC party no eba hu John Mahama o ma hu na tra ma hu ni ye pa sa galam sem yi na say akra na ehun so ba ya o se na yi levy afimu ade be ti pro se di levy ye wo hana prior to the elections na NDC force si akufodo kon gidi MAAME BIAMAH dia making said dia making ni hono ma simi hu mukaila misi hu ye wo ha o se declare state of emergency MAAME BIAMAH nyina ye nia MAAME BIAMAH konkofo to say as galamsey no former president Kufuor or Tangana on Ghana asase ye ho a demonstration ko hye civil society groups is chi and na men chabe ya kofa waba e di akofana na hye wonsa declare state of emergency but ono anim say nkofo not any mere person than national organizer of NDC. No wonder Joseph Yamimbe catcher so no on position bia wa ban na onam forest e during sase say would have said Mustafa Bande beka enko wi today and then they just monitor the airwaves the Obaba represent NDC you see how Obe defend Joseph Yamin or first vice to say why are you subjecting this country into such a mess? And nothing ya catcher Ghana for say share papa when 4 years he owned me in fan be who or ko yifri ha or the babe jinaha and tebia obo say fale squatro for suba be defend this answer me ko ma mencha honorable Katrina Abelima Feku next national women organizer papa mami yetawechi boedwuma
medase na enkwanta ho no monhwe na monsolve ade no na asomdwe emra moate na yempentɔkwasɛm woyɛ wadwen sɛ wobɛkontɔkwa a mo ana mobɛko na me sɛ me president ya anka menkasa meye din ma hwɛ mo mokwa na muku mo ho ana mo bra na mo amagyae aden anyway this is Neat FM me 90 ena waso egu a otie no na ene oba your friend is woman goddess page on TikTok no a Cashman no say I lost my brother because of that useless fight the conflict and I say there is no work in the country. Women's appeal too. I'm interested though. I will take you to Akwasi Hukwu Jai Asempasa any Alaji life. Emma won. Women's pack on why? Pack yourself. Robert Kweku, thank you so much. Nana Bema and say okay. Mate Nana Bema Mate Medasipi Medase. Medamunyana say all those who have sent messages TikTok live no eso no nyame enhramo me call us so medamwasipi say motimi afre abem na mabecheche mwadwen efasa eneme eho neat 100.9 FM mementi ena waso egu awutie ne say mampenye se galamsey no it has become a national emergency ohwe say de enkwaye ne yensuo ni adnafe de chese ajegon kra na sa national task force na mampenye atise womo fight galamsey no are they up to the task? Are they doing the work? Approach are they fight galamsey no? Is it the right approach? And I say ye will be before frobi a wasi etimi eye. Ena esa anti illegal anti galamsey ana illegal anti galamsey task force is bia womo so namu ejijin krofo sika ne ho kro ne ba no. Kwan be na bayi efa so etimi etu womo so sa. Alternative livelihood no and no any the way to go ana na akuafo no so a wo mo ankasa dane wo mu mfuo edema galamsey fo no so wo mo den ene wo se ye won. How do we tackle this galamsey? Na sebeba from kwa to the barest minimum kra no a etimi aye ne sa amana yiyis ye ndimi ntu ase kra. Fuel prices yatum ena fuel living so asase ye adwuma ena mampanyin so de abase na appointees political appointees ministers na se for no fuel allowances for you. Ghana Education Services say one of the Parents Teachers Association PTA one sign dia babio SHS senior high technical schools ena STEM schools nyina na nyina gina presidential directive akwanche bia mampanyin e de baye. Iti womo chese breast fatem womo the necessary guidelines the structure of the PT and nominate womo rules ne financial accountability on kron de ba no eno so womo de ba beto edwa na etime aye amano aye fe inti aye dwe eti na ye hwe ne mo nyame ayadom ama Mr. Yasanita no ababe kan ye ho ha say the so called political analyst wo ha Nana Kwadwaje Yeboa Nana K of the NPP yehwe nanim so beba ena Abubakar Sadiq of the NDC so yehwe nanim ese ono so ebeba beka ye ho na ye nyina bom na yedi galamsey titru eho enkomo na etimi aboan ye peni ne duagubre da bia kasa tente entoponko yetimi kasa ho saa ye be kasa enkosi aga ese kasa tente wo hoi entoponko nanso we die ebia na akotoponko tata no mpacho mwako aba
ejoso mame
na mpom te sen
ya meshra be
gusu shira wonso mka se da bia be wura bia na atmosphere ni mu asesa wura ha na me bo mani kire magjeris feel the atmosphere
mame wona wonya mame nya moayi o wona wo ya mame nya moayi
wonya mo ase mo freeze yin obeba
o kan esa da jotia bonti
da bi na perfume de so bia to bi
enra
this particular perfume gra me na me touch me satano enti more man for your man say na wa this perfume agu ne ho ti bibia is okay all is not well sir enti mumra na meboa yen
anura me ko difufu ko na bi mu ha ya every time I pon free ha no me wie me morning program once say before the yen the fufu no ye di no anopa awia ne anwumre enti me betumi e serious me betumi do fufu throughout
ya dachi so nyina mudi
da bia membo sa tribe
na say you me krobofo na edifufu kusa na me matena krobopen
na am sense my phone so
edi akrobofo pa na ye chief eaters of kusa
okay
yes
yeah na de ntisa ba
sa me say okotena krobofo edi no opefufu ade ache so okay obey na de kama na unhu kura sa ade ache so
you see
awia ahwen kwan
di me nya no anopa awia anwumra medi. It doesn't matter the time. I don't care.
Na dia chezo so as carbohydrate no ekofo. Starch no.
Anu mo ferment ya ma.
Starch na aba form. Oh yeah, come on, it's healthy.
We do within 20 minutes now order.
Aye.
We go give phone now.
Ma open waiting. So person nya waiting so at di fufukusa.
You see So I always go there after my shows in the morning from
here. Okay.
Now
most cases me ko ha obi to fufu no cheme.
Oh, okay.
Most cases. And me to me fufu me to me say abrante bi e ma me sign o ba me ho na o chia me na amen so me didi bad na obi afrɛ me.
Okay.
And me wie no na had to attend to the call. Na yanka say brother honorable MC.
Me maintain and catch him.
O she ho.
Ya no.
Gas Central. Enti me pie na guy na follow me ababonti. No see o hwe me pa wotie me so na he likes my communication skills and style. Enti wonye bibi kakra me fam tua me fufu na so o chale. Ade me dia wi apie dada. O say no just to appreciate you. Enti papa na me say be 200 2000 Ghana cedis.
Eh dey for Mr. Family share mama. Mr. Family share mama. Family share mama. Your friend say na me can share say on family Mr. Tano kwa.
And you see interestingly omo ama no ne ene ahoho ahoro omo nye they are not in the political they are the people who appreciate us. And those that it is alleged that we speak for them, both MPP name, they don't care.
They be more informed.
Because I may share supermarket bimu North Canada. I'm say Shranak also. Normal me to we ya me do go hopa. Papa penny bi na ho. Also me fan Canadian ho betua. Me nim ne Adam.
Obetua say go yi more.
Me nim no ba bia. And or Jamie contact. Okay, you can about brand perfume beer a far.
Maybe not there go who.
Way different.
Perfume dear.
Where's another lady been at the bachelor?
Oh, and a lady is
Inti I'm say outsiders appreciate us.
Yes.
They say prophet is not liked in his own.
Oh, and yeah, no.
Now interestingly, that 2000, mommy, or the mommy me drew for you know. Pa. I come 42 cedis. Oh. You won't believe it. Because the demands were so much that they started sending transfer within that short period. Then I come and 42 cents. And baby will be a medana say.
That's Mr. Tano das what it be review. Tano das. I mean shout for the appreciation. Mr. Tano. Say the galam say yeah when I twin galam say no ye fan baby ye tutu na basane sre. Ye tutu na basane sre because maybe me can be sa maybe be phone lines me can be sa Mac Jerry say the way man panyi can say a national emergency as if say he's seeing it for the first time, he's hearing about it for the first time, but I didn't so no those times or the first one and a chance see not just say didi moi ye kan ho asem me hokra ko kan say Chebi is the headquarters of Galamsey. Eti ebane say na fe de won hu say see ada kwakọ ye national emergency. That no.
I that's mention show production team. I mention Ashafoni TFO you know. Mame Messi FM. You can describe the whole scenario of Galamsey as wickedness and greed. And I can say on authority say everything that is happening within the system regarding Galamsey is made up by politicians. The politicians makes up, in my opinion, more than 90% of the menace that we are facing in this country. Mame say ekobane say emra ewo ho say ade we emaye nye na enkrofo bi ebetu omoni asiso say ade na yese emaye nye enu ane ebe ya it means say na say enu anso na omoye na emra na ewo ho no encheke wo mo to the letter na chere say we have compromised. Mame Galamsey as we see today NDC for do no moko guma omutu Galamsey no. Their mentality they say MPP for ba omo to sa dia nyi omo say tam. Nti yenso ya ban ba. Yeso ye ntra ho. And if you remember very well, consistently I said it in your studio here say adia me suro ne say NDC beba power. No omo so be ka say we mu die nti yenso ye be dibi. And it is exactly what is happening now. They are fighting to ensure say they will also make money out of the Galamsey. And the NPP for the do on so omugumuno. Almost they will not stop because almost a more back opposition. Into almost a more gumo say, yeah, what honor and a more tie and say you to Galamsey no. And you betray to frustrate you to make your government unpopular. But see what shocks me is the number of NDC for it is alleged they have also joined the bandwagon omu to Galamsey. Mame, sure. Nobody is saying and and you know say mining is not illegal in this country. Small scale mining is not illegal in this country. Sanka illegal can more licenses. And you say do the legal mining, no matter how you call it, say ukotua, make sure say when you have the requisite documentation, say me yaw, as I say me to me enter sa bia we ekotu Galamsey. Na fence no kotu no say you say wutua enoma wo de be sanfra hohoro na wanya gold no ehim finance ansuo no benya ehim finance na wo de be horo so ba kogu. All these things might have been lined up and I say documented. Ama one mass evidence of your potency to do it. Some your machines say many companies say na eye na kayama licenses na wakutu gold board buy with the new system they've put in place. I was thinking it should be the game changer to change the menace that we see regarding the Galamsey, because they are now the sole agents to issue license for the purchase and the export. And Minerals Commission, your friend saying, yes, almost to, as it were, regulate. The regulators are there to provide the license. But even that, no, they do it in tandem with Gold Board, if I'm correct there. Into young cancer said by this time, Galamsey no are conform to the barest minimum. Mame, I want to be honest with you, and I want to believe say more muti so beje atum dodo no at least with the exception of efomone or robomone bi omonjentum. But fact of the matter is that the rate at which Galamsey is being fought in this administration, sanka ye kone sa basis ampempen so anke bia menka sanka free ho anke bia ya brenasi pa to the point so wo hwe arrest ni raid ahoro pa omoaye in this 7 months period no anka sanka nipa nyes nipa no adwen boni woni tim na ni tim ye den a anka sa risk no kura won take enra na yete se bi mo aka ebom miensa bi nso awu menim se na omo ye Galamsey and I said they were in a licensed mining company no mo ye adwuma. So if they were working for a licensed mining company there, and ye nyame emfo mo currency na ye mabusuafo so yako. Na say illegal no mo ya me de papa de omo aka asasana no ye mo nka ho. Mame we de reported one who enkrofo pa omo wu asasana say ayente ho hwe no. You have no idea. Yet enkrofo will troop in to go and do this illegality. And for me, the approach of both governments has been very, very lackadaisical. Very. Because I don't know a military treaty. Yeah, Kawa has as a look at this thing as a terrorist attack on this country. Am I a money pami and some you know being fit to go so mbabe twice shares one soldier for sorry. What they are doing, it involves both Ghanaians and foreigners. And it is an attack on nature and the survival of the people of this country into the future. And the military must rise up to go for war, and I say to go to war. So, mama, ya nyere sa. Na say ya besuma friends say police ko military. So munko ready ha. Mama, we will never get anywhere. We should use the military to descend on them heavily. We don't care who will be killed.
Using the military no will rather escalate the whole thing.
It cannot. That should be the game changer. So the military will descend down into the forest, flush all of them out, not just by say Yabechichi excavator, Dabio, shoot and kill them. Because they are animals. They are animal devouring nature. And it is high time say Yabema Yania deny Yabet to so-called human right not to change. Because we cannot let a few destroy the future of this country and the unborn generation.
The one omo can say shoot and kill no adwene.
Me kai na nyende. Me osabreso na me supported den. Say shoot and kill should be practiced to the letter. Aden. Nti say na wa wo bakra wo fie no. Dia na so odempa no say wonya bibi na wo cha, wo say de osiche no. Obi okropa wo ma no. Enti say nipa eya so odin say koko ene noba ye bedi akoye mu. Ye di bi be ye no ma fata ye nsu ye be no. Omo polytonic to the point said dachi woko wakwala the defect ni trauma wo as a parent will become for the rest of your life. You have no idea, and we entertain them. Yama police phone kwachi wa moha yama tipo for hanti we munko. We know where they are. We must acquire the necessary accoutrement, helicopters and the drones to fight them. Make our had the example severally, and I'm even tired of it. Sir, one person, Osama bin Laden, America for Penny Akuno. What did they do? They gathered all the intelligence in the world. They combed everywhere in the world and make sure say they will hunt down Osama bin Laden. And when the D-Day came, it was a war against one person they know has terrorized them. Nipa baku to me kum for more than 1,000 to 2,000 actually. Until they were not going there with kid gloves. That is what we must do to these people. We must descend on them in a manner, say, bombs crash here too. You see, we cannot allow them to destroy this beautiful forest.
We are treating them with kid gloves or something. The thing is causing us.
Say, police for the military. They themselves, their lives are at risk. Na yi enre echi ya Malcolm we ebugu ye. Malcolm eden ebu agu keke no. Na ni pashisha ase na ya suma say Israel formra. What I mean ya dwen no. Who are we at all? Boko Haram atia she nkrofo say na ya say America for mumra. America for omonemo forest no amu na nimu papa. Na yete ha. We have the military. They are ready to fight. Now, what is the meaning? If they are able to go and keep peace somewhere. Territory, we are being terrorized. I don't see the worth of the interior and the defense system in this country. And she said, let's kill these people. Let's kill them. It is very critical. Let's kill them. Otherwise, they will never stop.
Because where the sea war when she was here, this na say for air cohort no mono. She kunti mane a year this a year a day eba exactly. One pe baby and fank no abadane some.
Share Mame Hana bisu die. One nkrofo a omutigina ye say they will not allow them to enter. Again, they should free the Chinese people. So we are at a crossroad where we need a decisive action. Say, look, we will descend on you no matter who you are. Descend on you. Throw the bombs, throw the grenade, kill them. Kill them. Otherwise, this kind of names that has been mentioned said, Mami, the names were mentioned severally in Anado's tenure of office. And the people whose names have been mentioned were the same people sitting here in front of you, criticizing the fact that Galamsey had taken over Nanado's administration. With that, filthy intention, say, "Oh, pesika." I'm ready to show TikTok. They showed Idi Amin Dade's house. Mame, na mbisa mo say, your friend say, Bible nimu, I can say vanity upon vanity. Omun kan biana. Enrachi Buhari wu ye. Omu sie no. Ma won say Tinubu ti hodi what dey say sumna no.
Odwen ono so de.
Buhari ni baby e sie no the way e sie no. I want to believe say where the enfanche me. Ordinary person in Ghana and even in Nigeria, ye Christian. Owu na ye ni si ebe ya fetchen de Buhari. Ye na ye na so Buhari ti ase. Power okura. The whole Nigeria he was a president. Buhari I think has been he was an army general some time back. Before while this man Nkrofo throw the man they are the president. Our commanded the whole Nigeria, a federal state, state back, as to change the whole of Ghana. And then you could see a private burial and Crawford Krabi at Teho. I just say, Sabe, most of all, almost 2 or more money. Ye the Nuko Raho could there. It's a cabin at Tinibu only. More one question quiet who are Mutu Sadiano. I can bet you say Tinibu who crop Buhari, who crop on who crop on Sika Waja, Momunya dat Namudibu. Yet you are scrambling for something that at the end of the day you will leave it behind. There's no single person in this country who is so rich to the point say that obewuno the casket will be made up of gold.
And I said that obewun kwani sika na be mama asanya ne.
One bundle for post it won't happen. The best of cars you have, you cannot say I want to be buried in this car. Well, you know, Mamba Cas a stupid man. You found to car with you understand? And to me, the year show we are say. Sika, there be a metal can say. Papers are obi a chicha. Now we're designing what the photo be at so was it's a medium of exchange. Kekeo. You want to kill your fellow human being because of that. I'm not me share TikTok. Many that young guy, because I like the way this student university for the other German share I love it so much. I love watching those things. There's this young guy, one friend Atom. Or one of this Wajira Atom. Young Kosha Ubia Kumatom. I did not to bush baby. And my sister was program and no more free moment to say. Young guy, who come me TikTok who come a status I'll be on one or can a bank chiri or any bibia. Yes, you see a few so yet. Into the school fees mukra adding. Into your maybe one who are caught see gala, you know, a quack and the pay video to school fees, no number. The family more or less are relying on him. So baby we school that now can be any party to be. Ubi a boy no 22 years or more kunu and no cotton baby. You team up by did so much to the sense say young fat ni pat ni Dutch and yashi. Young funny part of life and yashi. Who say assassin who say nsuo. Yes, idea we and yet. Ye what's a that man yet. Ensure that when you see Mkutu adiana na wo say nsuo no. Oh my drop command nipa no ma obewu. What's a dabi and one ameye. Make dress uncle for my mentias. Into such people, why can't we kill them? Why won't we kill them and clear them from the surface of the earth? Now the few law abiding on trust no. Now at least on trust now yambwane nyina nkrokra you know. Mama, when you have even reclaimed the land, the consequences are still there for a very long time. Because the command say could no baby ya. Sign and other chemicals are causes no. In no buy no and I say no unless they are not consumable plants. Omo yin no a omo twa asase na sin suo no edi eso ema no. That you could dia. We problem at the bedroom. We are so wicked. We are so we don't abide by rules and regulations. We mean when the men find describe it, human beings, people in Ghana, people on Africa. It's so disheartening that sometimes you are so passionate about it. One day you'll be can say, "Now, wona ye boat yanke be yode." Of course, enyamete. But we have certain group of people they don't deserve to live. People go in the name of they impersonate other people. No more di boni. It's happening all over. So-called national security in Kofa, almost Omoko Galamsey society. Didn't we criticize them? I can't say Omukra, friend is saying Jubilee House, NPP card mo. Yankasa, na and now so different a year back. The same koju impersonation. Doctors impersonating. Now teachers and so impersonating. Would be on my way any of before the way you're doing. Won't tiasi. Now you're impersonating military. You're impersonating a police. And you're doing the diet team. I must say Jimmy. Said Daniel Archer said
Jimmy dear boy.
Are you serious? Are you serious? And mom paying for mo wa abem mo so mo shase you are not doing the money in the legal way no mo man crofo front mo jimi de etwen bibia wo and paying for both past and present mo shase crofo front to destroy nature mo jimi no etwen bibia. I don't like saying these things going this way on national platform like this, but here Drew no. If we don't confront the situation with that madness, say, let's get at them and erase them from the surface of the earth. Mami, I bet you. Into the president's comment, say, I bear national issue. I agree with you. It is not new. This thing has been there long ago. To the point that ran up to the election, when they wanted the previous administration to declare state of emergency. Mami, Kejafu Ababonte beka say. Emaye mbwa obia na yentu ya tu abani wi na yape ho kumasibre. Right? And it's a waba. State of emergency is imminent now. Seriously and highly imminent. And it's some better on my crocodile the John say, oh, I am national issue. We know say a national issue long ago. And what action are we going to take to eliminate these recalcitrant individuals who are bent on frustrating governance, who are bent on destroying nature, who are bent on ensuring, say, to say, na efeso ya hwese abambia bani akase okay we buy and yetumi ready su galam say omoma emma so no mote ho hwe omo mo say national issue. The military should be sent, say, and yes sir, go and sleep there 2 days and let's go to war. The needed accoutrement should be acquired immediately to force these guys out of the forest and the river body.
Yenwe ayi ba ko no so ababe wuramu nansen yesi e wo illegal anti galamsey task force bi omo nenamo a mining areas na omo jijeje sika free galamsey ifu iho. Asa de yentimi nye wo mo hwe bi I don't know. What must the state do about these people? Because when we can say chicken feed there was a you flash one cry free on mo nanka yenso so I say yes so woman so ye babonti and ya babeka and anti galamsey task force dear the kasatente kwa ye were one plug pa ye betimi a charge woman so sa anti galamsey force or whoever they are no they ombeira
ma me won say obetumi test was the MPP and NDC are the same. Normal you're complaining about say people went in the name of national security to extort monies from other people in the previous administration. The same thing is happening. And to such people, their issues are even worse when they are apprehended. Because you see, we cannot live in a country where governance structure can be manipulated by people who are not even close to the seat of government. Na omunam, no omojiska. Ebimunso, they are very close to the government, but omon we say esida. You bet me so ayebi. So they pick up whatever cards ID cards ebem identify almost say BBC just to go and look for that paper's called money. Then they go and extort from these people. Small scale miners, I press conference. So Bekaya, I sat in your studio here to condemn. Well, I wouldn't say condemn, but to speak against MAAME. What's the name? MAAME Hanabisu. Ne move, no, because I saw it as a clear undermine of the sector minister. Because already no normal gufoma omode e fight sa galamsey no. Nti once wo watiesim. Obi nso betiesim bi. Because there's, you see, this kind of fight, we know say you a body figure, but who body figure, you are not the one going into the forest. Put the measures in place. We have people who are mandated to take that up. Police, military, etc. Until the sector minister Amakufibwa, no matter say until what was the need of MAAME Hanabisu going personally into the forest? Don't forget, and I've stated it here. You are a public figure waiting for 2028 election. Until with your face being shown, say, when I ajamai. Wako face to face in the forest. No. Don't forget, time neswa. These people omo fee say what bad direct abetu omodu an egu they will deal with you. Not say be ombebu, but it will go against your party. And if God doesn't stand in your way, as I will say, over pray for position it will be difficult for you to get. And yes, you belong to this sector noa. Munyina gold in some other things but there's a substantive sector head. And within that period, no, Anama Urama Kofibu and Interior and Defense, Omoba out to issue a statement say, now they have set up a secretariat solely for the raid and other things when it comes to Galamsey or anti-Galamsey. No other offense, individual or group should, for the raid and other things when it comes to Galamsey or anti-Galamsey. No other offense, individual or group should enter those areas. And Enona SC are not. When your results all right, but it was so dangerous. Sankamo attack no as we saw in the videos. I don't think for a minute say His Excellency the President sanctioned her to go there. I don't think so. And from the look of things per what we have read, I don't think the sector minister also sanctioned her to go in there. And I don't want to believe also that the National Security Coordinator provided her with the security that she went with. And now ukoyanka ukoprayanka ukoyana saubaye. Anke te ho yesi o ebi ya pra mame anabisu entwa kwemu. Enti the duplication of task no. Eme say abema no kropa ye one time kakra. And they be more taking advantage almost omo out there to restore. But you see there must be a note of caution and warning. And also something to the small scale miners. Say, Obi eba mwakachi say, wo free akachi we na oba. Enti asuma say, o meye say ya. Mame, minji say, the sector minister task force no. Ombeko, say, mama yeskala munye mojuma. Hardly will it be at this point. And anybody who is coming to demand money for any reason, no, you must consider them as people who are not part of the system that are anti-Galamsey task force. Not dealing with them decisively. If you have to kill them in the forest, kill them. Right? Because you cannot. As it were, you fight. No. Now, what's one in the Marseille? Omo ya omunye ye no. Na wako se omunye ye bebo mo homban. Mo ma ye bibi kakra me ento ye ho na magiska na ma betran kran. Ana ma betran kumase. Dan krofo essence asene nsuo. Na time na muni abam no de, you had the guts to sit on national platform to downgrade the previous administration. Ye nyina ya ye. Nti se wo ba na se mo ankasa no so mo ato mo ahye mo. We will not keep quiet. We have to speak the way we will speak regardless. Nti o man payine me de kakra meka. Those who are listening, I know the man is up to the task. And one, my best companion will have his demeanor to Ura Tete Yohono, IGP. Very quiet. But Ura, your friend is saying, Kofibua, he's working. He is working. I have seen or cited certain documents. I know, say he's working.
Yeah, paper so.
Grounds way. Paper so no. Mahu or more. List no more grounds ho our mono intel kwanye blue water gas no also blue water gas in the medium me cassette yes I be seen but more grounds ho apart from even the blue water gas ma intel to the secretariat na ya tell for from and na mame can be nchiro maybe it's an intel that I have gotten and it is cogent, it is true because I know my source. Omo ye NDC for no call mu almost started so almost started so mutu no. They called them and warned them. I am saying this on authority. They were called. The list that came out, no, they were called and cautioned and warned. Don't assume, sir, we will treat you like a party person. Ebina, yehu evidence. Inti me when I saw document, no, and there, ya bonkrofobidi no. Then it tells me, say, yes, something is happening. Now, mo NDC for mo so den mo mpese mo betie de abane ye. Na mo pese mo gum abane ni mo ase no. Bibi ba o. Bibi ba. And at that time, no, that you better prison one work as Mahamatimi ye den. and na maban ba and yabechi metum na do de ne nkrofo no wo shield omo no wanye ne se de wo ye no na party aba power na ye pebibi kakra dia na wo chichi yagum bibi ba da bia me ka say ye na mabonten no so called independent analyst no mami the information that we get it raw, it is not sieved. President information onya no briefing no it is sieved always. Yes, enti bibi ba na mo anya asotie enti ye de be ka no kra betumi aka kirem say bibi ba no bibi ba owura amakofi bo a odi bi nkrofo be ho be kire omo. I'm telling you this government on nkrofo mo be kire omo no e be more than nkrofo mo be kire omo previous administration. Say omo de if I saw my omo de ko but still omo gum. Si enyam na say wo dwen say you be treat you as a party person what na obe hu. Party officials are going to be prosecuted. Party officials are going to be jailed. I know it. And I'll be disappointed if it turns around the other way. Because per the briefings I made on 2 occasions. I want to believe, sir, we are in this, and that's why a wide drain say, who person who joining that bandwagon. Think twice. Think twice because at the end of the day, you bet you what to.
Say, you say, mebuni ya womo yes agalam say, yemma womo alternative livelihood. Yempe jume bimfa ma won. And pay now be express some sentiments be on kokroko. Ese ne wo faase, okofa no galam say bi. Or yeah catfish farming bi the man. He left to go back into the galamsey. It is our alternative livelihood, whatever no. Is that a way to go? Why many of us will be winning one more free galamsey and money pay you mom? I didn't see Ghana rural woman. You may be a umbejai, no masaya go back.
Mama, you see on your sister station UTV and America. Okay. And I've been consistent about that. And I'm saying my car had. You see, a TikTok had a woman, any social media. I'm aware how other countries are operating and why they are prospering. Mame, me say, TVET no Nansanya ni ebe ye ni ho TVET. Nkrofo anya 14, 15, 20 years. Ansa na wo ye ni ko TVET. It is nonsense. Mame, si ebetumi arobu sa mabuni omobai the next generation into the kind of jobs we have in this country. As I say, started from kindergarten. Because on the social media, you see, say, the Japanese and the Chinese kids, North Korea and South Korea, at the age of 2 hour correction, will lay blocks. A be a year weaving, a be painting, a be a pancake, a be all types of jobs. A be more pretty, a friend say, a excavator. A be more pretty tractors for farming. Exactly. And Sakwana ko school because of those toys no ne adwuma or kokoye with ne nsa craft no eye ne dent opeso betre fi opeso ko school mama ya na say enra me second boy wo Ghana Telecom o sende me ne first semester results me hu ya manage proud a computer engineering A throughout. Wow. A throughout. To Sunday mamma, the lowest a B plus. And to Sunday mamma, me can say, well, this is a good performance. And I catch and say, and yes, our beautiful great way more. And I bema what do you? And I'm saying catch and say, Nkrofona will know more school. Those that you see as less privileged, which you are one of them, don't assume say they will be like that forever. Indeed, in Nkrofona me wo JSS. And now they were the poorest, mommy. And now if I'm telling you where they are, you'll be shocked.
And it's true.
Sabi, me feel here, feel. But maybe I'm better and conform them by the late Paddy Sawyer, Harry Sawyer for conform back. Nti no mono eska wo fie. Nti my appearance no. Ahona ma mean to me nyeska nam de contract. Papa the dressing giant. I'm telling you, no, you're one of the general managers of Senate.
Oh, okay.
Enti, nkofo na ye hu omo. Sometimes I scared the baby me fear the baby school no. Me to me more mobi. And the name Sawyer, I used to be called Sawyer until just about 3 months ago. And I'm a change of name. Okay.
Now bro did the soya.
Yes, into obi biara be friend soya. Na me say me na call West Africa Secondary School.
Oh.
Ebe kata me din so. Nti na me din nyina yira. Nti me
officially there na official documents.
Me bi biara also. Nti me ba
na din there there me soya.
Eric Asani Soya. Oh. Eric Asani Tano Soya. Oh, and at the time, now Harry Soya, Minister of Education. In the West Africa Secondary School, no Kasam Papa Harry Soya.
Oh, okay.
And that's how they felt. Me Kabibia, they didn't no Munjindi. And 3 months ago, yeah, but maybe call university no as mature student because can how they be call yet until me you know I had to struggle, cry and son maybe share university. And I entered the university as a mature student. And maybe call even though I had not done the change of name, no, I didn't use the Soya again. I used Eric Asani Tano. But at the point in time, I'm Eric in Sofiho.
Yeah.
And I'm there on the best show. And I didn't mind a basa from that. Actually, your mommy post me near Beverly and I went to call because it didn't hear different. But my year, change of name, I think I'm a bad beggars at it. And these people, you see them say, oh, you're poor. No, was school no. Ma assume say they will be like that forever. And to see a bit to me ama nkolano any aje kuyayo enyuma horo ya mame yen fan she kindergarten TVET no we must provide all the necessary normal omu here because they said they make sure social media Japan for Chinese ne wo hwe nkolano a everything that they need to be able to go into block lane, they have them. They have everything. They have the trowels.
The systems are working.
Exactly. They have the trowels in plastics. They have a friend saying wheelbarrows in plastics.
Can't we do some here? Plastics be manufactured.
Copy and paste. Yeah, it is simple to make.
Original cry.
The problem we have as Africans or probably Ghanaians is that we don't have tools shops. So ube to me, I walk into a certain shop. No, I could talk drones. A what boxing by ya dismantle into who all the baby wa call all of share. We don't have them. And now a kobane say you enter computer nim now how to see a better share drones, how to see a better share assemble cars. No man. You know you can learn it on the computer, but we are not teaching them those things. We are doing less of robotics in this country. And because those tools are not in handy, and this kind of things, who children will school adding. Because here your time, a baby, and you draw through her. And now be label part in now we are no bis Nansen, I'm a drink sent up, a baby no more, ye, na ye nyina kan na de ne babaye mama I can tell you on authority say ye mu bia ye university do no on the African continent no despite the degrees and everything no we couldn't use it to do anything because the course did not teach us the practical aspect ye ba bobra enti wo ba wan nyina wi o obi anya 50 something years ontumi see dan obi anya your friend say just wonfu fie no ba bia wadu a woti obi fie a otete wo elsewhere 25 20 something
what da kra wo bobra
you understand until we must bring those tool shops ye wo iron foundries ye tumi manufacture sa no man ye chran kola no from the scratch obafia ade ponchi wo person ko school but here we are by now we are
is it too late for us?
It's not late because we have a lot of people on board. But if we think say it is too late, then it will never pick up.
Last one on this galamsey issue, Ansana Mama Nanake Akwaba. Ekuafo no ankasa no omo nso do omo fu omo galafo no so e. Omo ikwabe ne form of aso.
You see, mama, illiteracy. And adidi preko.
It's very expensive.
Nipa no oye koko no. Oye adano by no. Koko ni 2 seasons there. Lean season and then the main season. Now aquatic cocoa ni nyina wie wonya best 6 bars. Or the kwa ebia esika no kropo ye ntua no wo hwa. Na wati cocoa no so a wa bre ho sa wo de cocoa na akono. Before so beti cocoa na e ka egu na chi no enye kaketo because obo bosia against ni cocoa sika. Into Obabaji Coco's cano, not just mammy. He or she still has nothing. Into Aqua Mkobesi. Into a man, they don't see the value of the cocoa. Into Dabia Mekase, Sanka ye nanka cocoa board. Muteki steps. And as a cocoa processing company. Muteki steps. And I'm cocoa growing areas no. And I'm cocoa farmers no. How to turn some of the cocoa around to do chocolate or to do cocoa powder or to do cocoa oil, something else. Once they have that craft, say, oh, say cocoa no kraminya 7 bars, bet me at 6. But kuna kano, bet me a chocolate na meton. Just like na ye own krasi na ye mamemo omode brodia hu no cocoa hu de ye amonche. Brazil ne elsewhere no cocoa no ye de haban se from ne ya bogu so na ye de bia kata so. Na nsuo no ewo no nyina no anwini ko no omonye ne sa dodo na anya ne sa. They have a way of getting sa nsuo no juice na eba no ekogu baabi omode ye nsa wine ne other alcoholic beverages we here need to a fresh one eba no ye de bi ye nsa dokodoko fine pa am so NGO bi fi Germany baabi na omo ye bi am say western region ho baabi. I think they are still in existence. You understand? Cocoa wine, one of the best. You understand? Enti okuani no, the value of cocoa no betra ho sana onya ne dada no. Ya ba say cocoa ekropo de na different. See obi brand 50,000 Ghana cedis and 10,000 Ghana cedis. Obeji no the cocoa na che. Because they have not been educated to know say asase no. The omode baba ye no, e be say won kwan in the next generations we don't have that science to understand say the omoba be ebedi enya daachi. And nuntina, in my opinion, most of the time they want quick money. And omode ma omo ye just adwuma no.
Meda sebusia for Mr. Yasanita no na meneno wa ha ye bonkomo na nana kwadwo aje ye boa na K of the NPP ono so abeka nana mmakwa ba.
Ejo so mame.
Na ho ompom te san.
Radium dum no mpa ebo me.
Na say campaign etisan.
Say edi say
ye say no munya campaign yakotom so aba na say mo ye de.
Say no nyame adom ye hwese de nyame adom echina.
Saturday.
Conference no say de be see akọ say je the next suggest na tum na as men can say the party for suggest ye na tum and I say ye nyintum and also ye tie wi a na fe ye be hu say ye de hen first na de hen second na mo bi ehun do so ye and so far so good eguse ne mpanifo e kasa
me ye fasting
me da say o de say minim say ye yi nipa enipa 2 a
ekoma wa me de no de ekoma
wa me see ye yi nipa 2 e wa Ghana ha no mo be support me a men here class me san bon man so mo support me when it comes to me campaign only ya saneta no
me say o de nyame ya do no mu bie
kwan nipa boni ni de ba ne campaign yen kwa dia only ya saneta no me
ni nyame ya do na mu ko Saturday wie na ye mu kwan mu a na mu bie kwan for campaign me say me di wachi ko ayafasa
me nim pass me no na ko and na wonim so tu so na me ko saneta no be di achi
obedi achi en fa na
wonim de do di achi no David di kan wo tete yen de to so me no opportunity no enti enu di obemene di achi pa wo san ye obesan
ya sana so nkasa o feel ozo omua
ya cheti fo ye
eti fo ejo so mama Abubakar Sadiq akwaba Sadiq adai wabre
Mimre, I'm being calm. I don't know if you want to hear my other voice.
Yes, I want to hear the other one. I'm your band today. I will go in the feminine way. There be macho the voice for me.
Nyamya do me hu ye. Me patro so hu ye de.
Now, you are still on the talks about Galamsey. Now a national emergency issue. Yeah, President Eka Hwase. My name is Atano Ashase Abrobroswa.
I don't know come free my brother say oh him enim na me stress na me kasem na.
E dey ansem.
Yeah, Sadiq.
Sadiq.
Yes. I'm ready waiting for you, Sadiq.
Sir, and the man called the man but indicate.
Mama me very ready mo.
Like I say me
Oh, time and then work as I said, I was a dig one. Mammy, first of all, Mammy, 2 way of fire, a kind in free ho. Now, if you remember Galamsey, so I also side with him. Say, and you see a Didia Gruni. But I'll start here, Matina or ye nationalistic, but one or divert ye politics kakra. I remember before then, Mammy, of fire can't send say, TV a ye bohun the roya who did into him, Nansen be him. Now, if you say, or see, started from the kindergarten. Now, ye did grow ever. I believe, say, Kobetimia can say, dear, ya started TV, no. Yen sound trim, then cough because doesn't mean that yeah from 2 years 5 years no yeah the yin timi bibia about TV na so but said you see can no sa na kire said you see ka obi oti bia we ka say obeka de ye ni say and o si nyansa bi anim yenyai but
drinking keke answer
the way I comment up person say to you it doesn't make sense. And then mom the way you see sorting words I agree with you I agree with you because Galam saying in 70 my message I agree be I be can dey no ya chen dey offer out e kan here no but me feel say ye be ka say TV et no dey cause say see no dey ya mfa nko creature en hia dey wrong because enu tira ma me ye introduce bibi so kai say ma me yesu na introduce be a friend no adult education em say a Rolling time no introduce you yeah adult education and adult education offer anya dem no course mature students ni bi na make am e ma me mpanifo akona fo ma ba no ni obofo wo bonituo wo ye we mi ka say yeso ani ekotete wo tie bi so and not the entire this adult education ni ba and say ye percent the book e de makwala no pani nya sa nim de ni bi enye se book manya nsan e manim de bi wadwem aniema bi a wonim no what you say enti ma me metu ei se mbe free school ba no be ka photosynthesis a se meti ase ewu because me nso use photosynthesis no but onti ase a oba ne ba fo near one book to near one book synth near one book ses near another book fere ma musu ban no enti oba book ba ko oba moto book 9 no de aka na twa nanum eno ti na ma introduce their friend adult education so me I'll say mame a very good initiative omodo mo ho wram no mame on fo mo ho nsem yie what you say omo fo mo ho wram yie na yensan kofom ne enko hyase from the basis no yen kire enkwala na de me I have a boy mame de onim no me boy no ena ma won akwala no bicycle na beto makwala ya obeba no no atutu bicycle na gu ho ohwe ne oto ka kwala ka yi me ka me ne na beto kwala ka ojo traffic light na se ofe nuru ayi tata kwasi no wa tutu ni nyina from John traffic light to tata kwasi no wa tutu ni nyina. So I've come to understand the way me pushing is a 1 year by force. Doctor, me hakwala we. I was a TV at me pushing it for that angle. Now you're engineering, no ye ni. What you say? He is good on that field.
Eti we say no wa ya bofrasa. Then Mr. Sanoka nanke ye dia hyase wo ho.
E ma me ma hyase.
So hu.
And I make us unim say na ebi ofire wonim. Sa is it STEM? That's school STEM man.
Yeah.
Yes, you East Legon hono.
Yes.
Of ya enkwala from class 1. Kone ko ne me enkwala na ye wo ho. Akrobi de man say awe nkran ha de na making. And STEM schools na sisi ni nyina no. That is the main reason ebe se TV at ni mukina. And the answer enkwala na be ba be do secondary school level no no pass it through STEM ni mo a. Ye be tire no ho no o ye ka obetimi aye. And mommy, this thing I've been saying it every day. Say that is the only way you bet me aje who feel abrofu insem. Say ye nyai, say mommy ye be kwaso me this year yesu an me no me enu nyina de yesu an. Eh theory.
Academ.
Ye di and your friend Chiu and Paul. Wo chi go trimu wie na akotwere exams ni wie a wa wie. Man uti we busa exams a tro bi isi ya kai bi. SSC di okai. University di enu ye kure refi. Amu be school fees wo dwene ho the university exams a tro ye dey. So these things say you didn't call on it, Chirem Yakukocha Dabi. Is the say a bema free mama sua dear sua a mouse, keyboard near dinano, or may a good mouse the keyboard yenya omo. The ono subeti me manufacture a microphone ye, yen tirano. Now manufacture, and that is the way to go. Mammy industrialization, yenu be I who did I dear Passia Canano. Industrialization. When is I make farms, I made me money in a Oma be to Coco Dibe 1 week. do omo kɔ fom na be her friends de omo kɔ baby amo ano no mu kro be head omo kire ohu catfish say gunso na say hey ye sa me yam abro ye ni akoto ye huto ensu atiri mu na kɔche fish o ena momo de obo de gu pu mu amoni age sa no this is the ye di ja ye nchiri ma no enti tete ya de ma ye man de maame afu madwuma ye yi nkwala na firim Badoko America skafo America nyina ye farmers omonya doctors they are farmers
no makoche chomu fie nso pra wo mafu no
and I'm say the outside farms no what
ni family ni nyina wo
what you say enti we say no ye te hanom ade ba ko etan o man we say me ani biri ni ehwe ni human right a nonsense right nonsense right mami nonsense right because where they Donald Trump in America for why is not the human right no ebe say e kon no where they Donald Trump in America enti ni pa na ye treat you this way no they don't have right all right in a bullshit to Americans but ye te ha what do obo ye cocoa farmer na kwa fom na o kire oba se de esibia cocoa ebo cocoa ye say child right child abuse child labor ba me se fisherman de ne batira ne kodo so no oyi ni tunsu onim no odwane no opie obewie school no na boat no man bia no start na adwuma wo hia ban yes ye child labor ma me mo ye mo dam eno ne ade ame da bia makasa atia carpenter need ne ba ko ne carpentry shop no o kire ne die atwa at class 86 yes child labor ana ye nkwala no enwuma papafo ye maamefo ye nyina ye ma no obie ni wa wo nyina be fa adwuma no enti ye ma timu bonso obie bie campaign kese nyame to ne nsafre ni say krima na campaign na gu because ono no ye kwa ofa so ye campaign no odi ne mani nyina ko school so omonya lawyers omonya doctors so doctor cannot manage despite media ahanya medical field ma no ti ase no na bebre na anim ene zo ko school na se onim nyansa betimi adwuma bia wo se de esi hwe nipa na okosua ye wansua se de maame biama badwuma no aye later console ni nya adwuma ga atiefo beka se hunu se wa amantem no wansua no anga ho enti mesre human right ne child right ne nonsense right for ni nyina omo mie make sure se ye train ye ma no se ye de dachi bi ja omo enye se ye omo fo mu keke now maame mra the madness in Ghana. I side with Ofayao. Sir, baby adruno, or see in the idea who Jim, near Cocono, my moonies are megalam say, idea me, mature dear. Na, Ubi say a question be, banamate you, I mean, Cohona, and I will start off fire. Sir, a BB bo, BB ba, and a BB bo, BB ba, and a BB bo, BB ba, no cano. Of our way. Me say when you are talking about a political party in government, just be careful. What you say? The Ebema de Osia Bedina Emma name Rudano. I the first person a betting ye nipa o punishing ye. Mammy saw him tango for a punish you know. Political party be a bium. O punishing ye. Internet to Cheroboa want me and punish it or no. A national figure now. Constituency organizer could be able to punish no. I feel be use the national personality now won't mean punish no. Nidi no mde be adwuma na say ya mayani amere si abeko kona maame and this is the first time over ban mu ni galamsey be rampant at the time and then this administration war menu nyina di adanse so my mu time galamsey ji nhini 2012 2013 14 15 men kan na menya mampani akufo ado ban ento ho because the yanso ye fight see ye bania ba be yi sa de na firi ho no ye ba ye no agentra han yanso ya bre so Emma Mampeni declare ban on galamsey of our kanam kaso beka ka ho 2 years ban on mining. Mami yenso ni nyina ni teye. Afedi e ba ne sai. Ena baby ane nko kan ye nyina na ene kono ko me kuru ma sante achem kono ngo. Ya wo twama ya anya omobo. En ko wuru kono ngo kuru mu nsa nifa sei. Ma ayi mami amana na da ho na hu ni kakra galamsey o. Mining na ene sa. En kono ngo kuro obuasi kuro nasi nyina ya didi
kono nkra de wa kwachire
da bi se me ka me na ho de na me kuro nya na me komia of asane tan no de wa yi ayi a friend say Zahri body Mami nwi ha de no ye wi na fe ya te asim kura ba ha. Me wi na maba wo ukuro masama tamfoi. Maame biama ukuro masama tamfoi. Baby ameka woni mo pa ye ba na baby amampani akufo adokwan na bypass no yi fa nyina mu no. Baby e ba be pie no. Na sa cross main road ndi akọ the other town say what the other side no. On fufo dwa international junction so no. Won say fufo dwa no matu ase nyina. Galamsey fo tu fufo na say na me nyina obiem. Emem na ye kwatena se edidi nyina maame wo matu atu menefa. E wo kro finfin say yo e da main road ho. Ministers twam da bi omu say ekoso. So you ask yourself, say, I ain't find a do my equi. Mammy president kura so be born in Galamsey no can and watch the money to unko. So be born in one as someone who go to Galamsey near investigate near some part. There's a conversation a trace I won't know in strategy. See a bod was saying need to okuna, Yamodo someone is to unko. Now busa and offer nebusa alternative livelihood. Una bisai. Delete is a question bisai no. Delete free even with system nim. Oma amrobes alternative livelihood. Mame mo mo bi. Say when you adwuma enti no obokro no no. Mo alternative. What to say yakoku obi amrobe bia mo man no aye state barrier manida. Enti di ono area individuals no. Mame wono de eche na wadi bone. That the area mine your mind wi akekewu. Or the bomb or a bomb. Atomic bomb no dia to o man nim. Because mama say mani koswa a time will come yensu aye no nyina be poison and na banchi egu market aye to nyina na adane ayi omo mo friend say sana yo say wan hani gumu asade na egum no mama e cancer so wo di ko yem no wa poison o man ni nyina when the treasonable offense enti say yentimi amaye ni amre ni ampemra papa bi me last time I catch you say I'm highly disappointed with Omampani John Dramani Mahama. You know why? I didn't. Said there mo nua Kanashigbe and the team fight Galamsey. A demonstration Omampani support ye NDC as a political party support ye. Na mo force Omampani Akufo so declare state of emergency no. Maame na minim say ye to Obama Omampani John Mahama first statement obey. A state of emergency on Galamsey. But up to date, I was happy to say we'll be sent off. I so admit say Mampani because of Faina, I am national issue. I want to know and I side with you because 2016 to a friend, 2013, 14, 15 time only about 8 years. Nina, what you need some more kafa Galamsey. And here national issue. Nyene. Na mame ya careful. Ya beso so ne serenia basasi di nwa gura yentimi solve problem no. Na mo kasa dentina koko akuafo de mu koko Galamsey yes. Koko no wadon the next 25 years ade Galamsey ni de manu no nya. Enti betu no 1 year na mutu wi a mensa amfele na memedua bi koko. Ma no ti ase. Oya dwuma no 25 years. Galamsey fo de botimi ma ukọ kurase no akomo obi 300,000 Ghana cedi ofaya. Na wo ni koko ni nyiro ti a wanya 7,000. Waka tire ne say mo mfa ma no. 1,700,000 ne ho a waboka obuza de waka yi waboka 65 mu no 1,000 ho a obi apempum tu enti se until se maame yi menim se ona na suggest so fa na suggest you ye be kire se koko no enye ne se wadua nko a maame ye so se koko ho ne ade yi alata samna ofa ye wanwale bi da dare ya o na winim ye wo ye nipa boni nipa no aba besia na ni mana koko ho na ye botugui alata samina di ye mejo industrial ya enka walata samina dru Cote d'Ivoire enka dru Burkina Faso because my money say uko Cote d'Ivoire ne Burkina mu yusu pa na what ya no say minim ye pa me hunu ye da enti brani enkoko ye humom ade koko hunu na free ye botugu free de minimal say ye kwa maame ye ko bokoko na ne abom nka pesie body apesie bo ani ahwe agu body hunu so na ayedua no yetudua ni bi mutokro ne de atwi kontombre na de ma ko bi ni de be ye kantam ni de koye maame ko di ba ko wie na mfa mu dai na mi so na me dane de radio asimu na mi ni se wo won so panwum sa no mo bonwum ya na wo ya begu radio hu na mi so akwala mi nim hwe na wo da ho no na so mada hate no ne na me ho maame na maame be PS no so mfa bai mo wo yo ba bi o we so ti de o de ba bo be kame and ye dede wo ya ma hunze nipa abhodum na tin ofa ho koye Any nyale me story in the children, if you want a form of team and so, and you be your honor, mammy. Yamayani amre, media me catch you plane. As same way, some penny, John Damani mama, or G2 no implement and Yakoko. Me say galam say fight no. IGP appointment on some country and say, ya confirm a museum. Say a letter acting, meaning say ya confirm na. You are not getting the point I want to make. May only am a very good friend. But what I'm trying to say is say you confirm na. On man penny for clause the dynamic catch no. On for clause on to home. Oh we are a soldier for the boyfriend say. CDS. On for clause on to na point say me mamu 6 months and ya brace up bakon galam say ya. Ma me no kra na me catch no. Who we are navy for no na nam so sui. And I never for the any Air Force na ewim. Navy for no betimi akonso na no akotonso ni makoche galam say for. Soldier for no alinso navy for dale. Yanka Navy, military, and penifoni nyina mom, and national issue, state of emergency. IGP, immigration boss, munina momra. Yeah, mamunina the next 6 months. Someone to me amagan and so any antia munina 6 months no half salary in a day mamo. But benefit in half. Yeah, package go se mutimi succeed ya. Ya besa kura mamo another bonus account.
Yes, and penifoni omunim ha ombetimi asolve
problem in penifoni. Make at your plane. And a quality when you're telling you the banu what shredding na. Mammy will be better than Kukodra. I don't know under my own government. Wrap it up, mammy. Under my own government, me better than Cassam Beach. Say, me call Bema camp. Now, many soldiers be ding come WOs be. Asanana, Emrantie be omoko. Galam stop. Oh, now over your castle we say. Effort am penyaku for to make it so they stop Galam say no. Most of the things I will suggesting the same thing because at a point you will say, I was a soldier for 1 year, Moko. Galam stuff 1 year, quiet, my money, because you. There be a mechanic also, Maso Janina, the police in the can, much soldier for the bribe. A fair dear. The any say, I have videos by. Say, much. Who's Maso Jani? Now the police in Batana, so Janine Babano expert in bribe. I disagree. Oh, Mammy. Ask me why am I saying this? I disagree. Your disagreement, evidence is that me to throw from the police 5 city. Me to throw from 10 city. And let me tell you why I'm saying this. And I do barrier no more bono. Barrier no more bono and I don't know. And soldier for the police for. Police for the general no magic. I would do me take room too. Mammy baby, I better so police in your soldier need you as na. And no driver for any hunting out. Who trouble now? It's so funny. But the person me can on it and say, Galam stuff wanted to do na koye adwuma go mbotom. Ye hu bi videos e pie ya crofo agigi ska won crofo ho. No mo ya soldier for.
And it's easy for me.
Enti si apese akokon na, ma me soldier police no come ayo mu ba me enso se nan yo. Ye SWAT for no ho. Ye wo ba ko bi omo ayi akasifo yi. Kusunyane na omo tawo. Oh, of your animum din. Special duty one if for no. My mama police mo almost so be be me. Now who no so be ma pia. Also ye be ma kra na ye ma hyew. Omo ho. Ye de soldiers ko peacekeeping. Egu dem e no mine say. Me sere mampani. Se woni ma ontie. Afro biometer report omo de ba March this year no. Ghana 66% say omo pese military leader be rule or money dance benya democratic ruler a leader se mampani ni ma a threat into one sorry.
Thank you
Ghana who don't.
Thank you so much Sadiq.
Yes
Galam say
MZ Didi Kano Mechia
national emergency.
Yes Mechia His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Ababio MZ today I always say if for nothing at all we are currently being led. If me say and say Ghana for I will say denya miase say yanya obi our experience waba back. We had John Dramani Mahama, the caliber of person our year. Ne opportunity awunya lead Ghana before. So he's coming back. It's a load of Oba with Nindia the prayer or the beba and the abesom Ghana mai. Inti Ghana for I making the right decision now or move vote to ma His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Because we had the current state MPP former president Nana Akufo-Addo ejai to hona a needy experienced person. So the decision our Ghanaians make here the NDC John Dramani Mahama leadership overwhelming majority the right decision. Okay. So I'm making this call. I'm a Ghana for who say today they have not made the bad decision. Yesterday they have not made the bad decision, and even in the future the NDC will continue to lead. I hear evidence and John Dramani Mahama making management of the resources of mining. Obe making sure say onon so ne kakra obetimi age no. Ama Ghana betum pon through the mining sector no. Onon so beye said the beye revenue na Ghana benya through the right channel. Yen luzuska emfa bebia no. Omani benya ama ye community na ye mining no omun so benya ho mfaso. Enti I believe say the call for Hanabisu obekọ mining areas no akọ sensitize akọ making sure say things will work well no is a step in the right direction. I strongly disagree pointer Minia Emeki say he believes that she didn't have that authority, it was unnecessary and all the kind of words of using. I strongly disagree. A national call ye ka say be a state of emergency and ya buy no nkwa na ye entitled to fight it. Minim so tia say a obia responsibility in Ghana because in so na essay ewo konongo no and stay ewo konongo nkwa. Okay.
It's the government.
Okay.
Said,
what is your contribution as a statesman? What is your contribution as a citizen?
But I think so declaring a state of emergency
is one thing.
Presidency no.
No, me say the declaration of it a president no responsibility. Okay. But ensuring that the effectiveness of it
okay, everyone must
a national call.
No.
A national call. They say you can't say whistleblower. The obey.
Yeah.
Hold on.
A minute.
What is
a minute?
When the government or the president declares
I'm
giving him that.
The president or the government declares state of emergency. The measures that should be taken, we have people who are mandated, the military, the police, or whichever security architecture, they will be in charge. You, the general public, here we are there witnessing or observing, and probably chipping in our comment. If there's information we have to give, tip-offs, whatever, then we give. But when the government declares state of emergency, many we are civilians, we have no role to play. Say,
I strong right again. Let draw your mind on Whistleblowers Act. Okay, it's a civil duty. Every crime, in as much as there are institutions in charge of it, we are say you be contributing ama o mine day akoso. So what are we doing? Samekasa, it's a step in the right direction. I agree with you. What now Kasani, there was so much emotions. Menu Nina share the same sentiment. In fact, I share your sentiment. Yam say Nioma Esino, Obi Nuha in his right senses, Obi Nuha Sabi or dream or ye dream bar or best supporto Yensuni and Sassine no. That's not what I'm saying. But the point I'm making is that I agree with the approach of Hanabisu. Say Onunsu contributing ama or mine iden etumpon. A responsibility as a civil responsibility. You be contributing for the development of this nation. Until ona you hear a Katechie Frifa. Say at the point when he was traveling along Konongo Kwan so stretching so. Ojinaye ma hear video say he has to stop. Now a man for being mining on the road or contributing. Of course, that is what I'm talking about. I will say let me contribute to. So okana sa mejedi ba okase the Hanabisi unnecessary using some kind of words to explain it. I disagree with you. Now Minya Nanake I say why disappointed in His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Emma waka nsembia I believe say he spoke out of ignorance. I beg with all due respect. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Yakasa ye be reset Ghana. And gradually all sector Ghana sector nyina no ultimately feel say we are touching all sectors. Last week or so Gold Board ye launch Gold Board guards now some dem fida no the intention to contribute to protecting our gold smuggling and all that. Ohen measures our gold board at the atu hose obey engage small scale miners. Now again, me person me make something very clear, okay? Gold small scale mining is different from galamsey. Most of the times, say can't asem afa mining one, you generalize it, and now the small scale mining galamsey, which is very wrong. I listened to one host on some media station, it was very dangerous. Or concluded to say that small scale mining is galamsey, which is very wrong. Small scale mining is legally regulated by the state. Obi a what license or running small scale mining no. Say or follow the etiquette. Mrana eda mining no his right to mine.
How do we end galamsey?
Of course, a very important matter. But before say me drew on, the when I'm done, you have the first time. Miria, you have a first time, madam.
I spoke out of
exactly. Let me make that clear.
I was very emphatic. Say Mampeni declare. Say Mampeni Kufuor declare state of emergency. Be disappointment, they say well, about 7 months no declare. So where's the ignorance coming from?
Don't jump the gun.
No, this is my statement. I want you to explain why you said that.
Me do her. Hold on, me hear me presentation. Me do her. Me do her. So me draw what kasama man saying in team. So mu sense am na okano. In fact, me jump gun, but I do her obemu de make no. So mining menensa was say obiara dey discourage. I will say I contribute to. The approach I bet me I don't believe in do me or do you approach.
They say
me believe in violence.
Right now, no more bemo.
Exactly.
And our president said the other initiatives.
Exactly.
About betu edra.
Exactly.
Or we say what you started to investigate some people who have been allegedly say more involved themselves in galamsey. Right, yeah, I say National Task Force. Galamsey Task Force are they doing enough? Are they up to the task? Because previous government started involved police and the military. So on behalf and galamsey, it could be saying near NDC aban so about war no effect no hefa. Ya who say illegal anti-galamsey groups be so and namase ejije niema ni ade ansana president ebe say yes, nipa mienu be in his government are involved in galamsey to investigate. Why be the emphasis as a nation approach this galamsey menace head on? Yan can say be way na way anya way na fine say killing once and for all. How do we go do it?
Thank you. Me an environmentalist and I'm a governance
and
resources. Okay.
Good, yanko.
Baby, we are here. Violence as solve a problem.
Okay.
Or you did aggression as solve a problem.
Share me more instance back when she and asasi buagun crofo no. This year and other opinion leaders wanted to go and visit and then see how the whole thing is. Omo koye no. Crofo need to continue chase womo. Nti ye de events soft hands and ye de handle womo. Ye de chance and how far has it ended us? How do we handle it? Because at the end it's in a president say a national emergency. It is not now cause it to down acquire talk.
Well, I agree with you, okay? But again, they say yemfa aggression we are over to the mechanic.
Okay.
Yemfa aggression, but be anywhere we are say the aggression is solve a problem. Okay. Now, with the issue of your friend say violence and aggression I disagree with that. Said that me environmentalist, me a natural resource governance. Listen to me. No, me more solution. I'm giving you a solution.
Hear you. Let it flow.
Me optimist.
Because of time, let it flow.
Me who say now, typical black man, woman opportunity. Woman the whole time he talk about problem. I'm an optimist. I give problem.
Okay,
I give solutions.
Let's hear you.
And you know, as a governance aspect, I will advise say there should be a bottom-up approach.
Which is
the bottom-up approach. I'm say some environmentalist philosopher be make statement say Takot Parson or say the next world war will be on natural resources. unim the chain say no here South Sudan. We have piracy here. AC or some part of Nigeria. If oil, it tells you that when the people don't feel connected in the management of the resources, they rebel against the system. Because the definition of land, our Africa, the people own the land. But I agree, say, Article 295, the resources of the land is in the bosom of the president on behalf of the people. I, on my opinion, no control the resources. But we have a land tenure system, emboldening our traditional systems to be in charge of the natural resources. So indirectly, the people often feel say resources near assassinating na eyomudia into all the aggression. Any two need nyoma they will rebel against. Major Mahama, the CEO, Major Mahama.
No, did he attack anybody?
No, I'm saying attack, but people have a notion, say, once a opposed threat to their livelihood, especially Galamsey men and so on, people in it are so vested, say, you'll be surprised. I'm saying, I'm going to arrest you know. Or the guns, sophisticated guns, a 2 AM police for crowd. That is not, the American say, aggression and solve a problem. Young him for no, near penny for no. Young for monka management no home. Your conversations be about Omo. I'm say, former president, MPP, John Nana Akufo-Addo. The Sika almost say no. Fighting Galamsey from Operation Vanguard to Galam Stop to all sort of sloganeerism no. Sika almost say no. Okay, yes, sir. Sika no and our drones ne sir. Nioman let me solve a problem now. And a posy for ne a soldier for Muko. Need the kind of operation.
That's for modern fight.
It's a combination. It's a combination of the military, the police.
It's not the same.
No, hold on. But we have a twist to it. And the gold board, I can say, is a system that is working under this government. The gold board is saying that. Hold on. The gold board is saying that now, yentimi entirely. And bandits said the amount for any small scale mining, any Galamsey mixing, and that is not what the government want to do. On the CV art, near the small scale miners at the Aba, that side. Near who said this particular people and small scale miners. Then under community engagement, then they will engage the DCs and all that, so that they will more direct access to the community. Or more better me I manage it through the lances in pass it through the DC. What I say? That land or more that they will assist. So they be consolidate mining areas, any revenues are you creating from there. Now registration, I am so flexible for the indigenous Ghana for now mining, because I know the small scale sector I say gold board my figures are hooping figures are there. And now it's me stabilize
and
then moving on. Then a community I belong into the management of the resources. Okay. That's the best way in manage. Me research, my first degree me UDS. Me say me on water, potability of water within the area. Okay. Put me ko baby boho ni si ho. But and the findings was that a bit maba say nipa baako one person occur against some of the decisions. A bit my say we leader and a family head. No omo for go nipa no, then go and do it that place. Nobody will go there. So we have to get people involved. You could have the best sophisticated machines, drones, helicopters. But mind you, drones will never find out. So we need to collaborate with them. Which is what the party is doing. Now, the Intiameka said was speaking out of ignorance is that His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, one clear warning. I'm talking on authority on this. From a very strong source. One warning to Interior, warning to Defense, warning to IGP that he gives them a certain duration to fight it. And in fact, so when Timmy anya resource obe punish you publicly. So this is a doing government, not a talking government. So he wants to come out with resource. All decisions are Attorney General. A pursue certain case now. it tells you said the government is committed. Yes, Excellency John Dramani Mahama, our records need to show for. Oh yeah, Abu Gapele and Co. Even when he was friends to Abu Gapele, because Abu Gapele did the wrong thing, he pursued it. That is the kind of integrity we need in a leader.
Thank you
and
so
that
much.
is John Dramani Mahama.
Thank you so
and
much.
And I know that we are committed to make sure that the Ghana will be resetted.
Okay.
Ghana.
Medas, and I'm Bachotobo, Meba Chotobo, Meba. Is that time or wrap it up, Mammy?
Wrap up. What I'm trying to say is that, hold on, please.
What? No, what I
saying? A very quick one. I still want to make that statement I made that Okan say I spoke out of ignorance. It's either he retract because the Okan he didn't say anything about the Okan.
What is the
my disappointment is that Mampeni Ekatre Ghana for say Mampeni that and declare state of emergency. Or by 7 months you know declare. And you're telling me I spoke out of ignorance. What declared Yana? I mean, you shouldn't do these things. Please.
Hello, Nyabatre. What is
no, you shouldn't do
ignorance
this.
Is something you don't know.
And today in a minute.
And say
what declare.
Excellency John Dramani Mahama, I'm making what declare the state of emergency. What do you want? And I'm saying that he has made. Pardon?
Declare state of emergency.
On Galamsey.
Dabeng.
John Dramani Mahama.
Dabeng.
Even in opposition, we did it.
Haven't
we said
what are you talking about?
Haven't we said it time and again? Haven't we said it time and again? Hold on. Let me make my point. No, I'm not done. Let me make my point.
Hold on. Which point? Hold on. Mami, with all due respect, plus for me, menyini si ebaha ebedidi ehwatem. Yanye careful. If I want to respond accordingly, I may also say certain things. Enye papa. Question me bisa no. Mampeni declare state of emergency. It's a fact. Everybody knows. And to say, I spoke out of ignorance without giving any evidence. What are you trying to tell me?
Can you please withdraw and then?
No, hold on. Let me make my point clear. The topic we are discussing is Galamsey now a national emergency. So what is national emergency? What is national emergency?
Since when did Galamsey became a national emergency?
This is the topic we are the John
since when?
Even in my intro.
Since when?
Listen.
This is it.
Listen.
I said since when?
Listen. Can you guys listen to me? During my intro. Just retract and apologize and let it go. Please. Because he did not speak out of ignorance.
Hold on.
Mebacho, you are not even on. Your microphone is off. So listen to me. Listen to me.
Let me make my point clear. I'm sorry.
Your microphone is off, and I said, listen to me. Me intro, no, I made a comment to say, the way the president is saying, say, Galamsey is a national emergency, as if, say, this is the first time he's seeing the devastation in our forest reserves. Because first NDC came, that was when Galamsey started here. At that time, the Crown Oko make a comment to me, maybe Yasem, Chebi is the headquarters of Galamsey. More opposition, more campaign activities. No one going Western North, you went there. Who be is this the first time my own who say cause this kind of friends a huge to our forest and now I asked that. What you are saying? When did the president declare state of emergency on Galamsey?
So, I was called here to discuss a matter. Okay, the matter pertaining a president, a president in the word because the topic for discussion today illegal mining. You say President Mahama say illegal mining a national emergency. So, is it not a state of emergency?
You're not a man here ignorant, no.
No, that is not ignorance. No, ever part where me can say. President, I issue warning to
so
this
much.
sector
ministers. With me, state of emergency as America.
No, what's it?
Whether the discussion he had with his girlfriend, what does it
mean?
No, offer you see, offer your way. You see, for somebody to describe you as ignorant.
No, what is ignorance?
Whereas he's not able to tell you why he's saying this.
Information that the president has declared. The president has asked senior pastor who was
Mr. Tano Bacho wrap up.
You don't have that information.
Nanado, dear. Mame.
Yes, no.
I want to make a certain point clear. So, bet me, Pame can say, Mame Hanabisu, she got results. but then there was duplication of tasks, whereby it appeared to some of us, say, the sector minister was being undermined. But I'm happy to say the sector minister, together with Defense and Interior, Omobe created this secretariat. Our Mokanche said the secretariat is so mandated to give orders for the raid, etc., etc. Intimenka say, Mentra Hanka said, dear Madam Anabisu, or no, to say to rubbish it. No, I haven't said that. But, Mommy, your time no crap. I don't even need mic to say. But I'm saying, say, it is very critical, say, when we are sitting in front of a host, we should listen to the host, take his or her instructions. Said the more mutia bontin and chaotic.
Men so me das nana ke wrap up me.
I made them no see in the mesre empany for a Ghana mine ashe omonsa ne say. When you begin to demonstrate what is called arrogance, when you decide not to listen to the people again, but you rather find everything on my money kind as offensive, you will never achieve anything. Yes, Mampeni, I still stand by my words. Me my practical example say, Mampeni Akufo-Addo Breso, or this 2-year ban to mining so. Both good mining, bad mining, whatever mining, 2 years. Yes, when you anything. Yes, I be a 2 mono, ebeye west. Mampeni otiakunya so ne kachire magana for me ma examples me ma kenasigbe omo demonstrations e course wa Mampeni that are supported ye. Some Mampeni Akufo-Addo declare state of emergency on mining. That is what we are waiting for. Until Sadia Ibesi, you know, Mame, you bet me aka say NDC adada Ghana for.
Me das. Sadiq.
Yes, please.
Wrap up.
Say, a Ghana mine, a step in that direction. So, almost to Obama, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Said the midi kind me kind, no, and we had Asante Memoir, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, a coho and rana. A year on Wahuani, Nigeria, Santa Mai, Edicia, no, was so mobile say, or fixed market. We have Santa Maya, a daddy, and a Santa Mai, a DD home. Or make you promise, say, but I'm an affixi. Sana, a transcendent, a call Ghana, baby. Until the resetting agenda, no, a your on course, a better alcohol region, Biama Ghana, a tumpon. Oh, her decisions are Ghana for making the vote to your hair, Ablikuma Nota, or Mosako, at the ma in this bioma. It should tell you, say, and then. Her social media, Obia per se election back, no one to contribute to my NDC at Waso. Until your GDSA, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, na Bain Pa, na Mumu Pa, Obuno. NDC are buying bet Waso, na MPP for maintaining our opposition for so many years. Said the Benya Akwenya, a fix Ghana. Thank you.
Meda Sipi, everything for her, any other discussions, thinking, your demo, ABC.